and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch! Because Mickey loves you." Okay.
Yo! Yo!
That's so my favorite scene.
Go live, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, I need to clip that. That's perfect. Go live, you son of a bitch. You know what's funny? Like they mentioned that it's cufflink the whole time. I just barely caught that the other day. It's Mark. What's called? What's that boxer's name? Who gave him that? Marciano.
Oh, Rocky Marciano. Yeah.
Marciano. Yeah, it's his cufflink.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy Tuesday, man. It's been like a crazy weekend. I got out of my car. It's windy as crap here. The car, like I was going to work. I didn't even go to work today, but I got to work. I was at work, and the car door slammed back in my head because the wind is stupid right here. But then it slammed back in my head, and I was laughing it off. But then like I got up, and I was like, I got dizzy. I got dizzy really hard, and I was like, man, like. I should probably sit down or something. And I sat down and I was like, did I just pass out? But yeah, really? I was like, it hit me hard.
So you immediately got in the car and drove back home?
I drove back home because I was like, I don't want to pass out in work. And I went to sleep. It's crazy because I can't go back to sleep when I wake up. I got back home, passed out. I was like, I can't, I don't know what happened.
Well, that's called concussed.
That's I was about to say.
They say if you hit your head hard, that's the worst thing to do is go to sleep.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. This guy says, "Was the car door okay?"
Wow.
You know they care.
Wow.
What's up, Thor? I haven't seen you in a while, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's how my day is going. I woke up, so that's good, right?
Yes, after I hit you.
Yes. I would say that's good.
Crippler, aka Sam, how's it going, man? How's your day? How's your weekend?
Great, just chilling, working. Always good to be able to see these guys on the panel and the chat. But yeah, doing that and thinking about getting my first J&D statue, so it's sort of we'll see if it goes through. But yeah, I should have it. So.
All right, I gotta boot you out 1 second. There we go.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
It's gonna be great. I heard you can have a lot of fun with them. So
Eagles, what is this? You could have a lot of fun. All right,
Buck knows. See, Buck knows. He like, yeah, we got him, boys. We got another one.
He's proud.
If you pay extra, they make like the fun part silicone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I heard it's like the bonus, right? Something like that. DX bonus parts. I'm excited.
Back Kid Voodoo says, the last time I got a concussion, I went to work for 2 days in a row and remember absolutely nothing that happened. I'm told I had some great meetings. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow, man. But yeah, man. Like, John, how's your weekend? How you been?
It was good. Went by pretty quick with the time change. It flew by the last couple of days, but I'm finally getting used to it now, losing that hour. But good. Had a little spare time today. I watched The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, is that the one with Bane, or is that the one
Bane,
with?
Yeah.
Of course.
So now you realize that it isn't the best, huh? It took a while, but I'm glad you got there.
What the fuck? Christian Bale. I love Christian Bale's Batman. I really do.
You do.
I do.
That movie came out like 12 years ago. That's crazy, isn't it? Or is that 10 years ago?
It came out a long time ago, and it doesn't feel that long. But it was well made for its time.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
How
well made
about
for
now?
its time.
Does it hold up for you?
It does.
Yes.
It does.
It's ironic because I rewatched that this week.
Oh, really?
From beginning to end. Yeah. I like all three of them. I love all three of them.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Knight is with Ledger's probably the better movie.
Yes.
But when it comes to rewatchability, I constantly rewatch The Bane.
Rises. I
Constantly.
think out of the three, that one was the weakest.
I don't know though. Hits you in the feels when as Batman takes his autopiloted.
I cry every time. It doesn't matter what. When Alfred's at the tombstones.
Yes.
With Martha and Tom, every time.
Yes,
it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
I failed you.
Yeah.
I like the Bane too. I like the Bane one too. I don't know. It's like Bane is like strategic the way he acts. I like. If I was to take over Manhattan or something like that, I would do it just like how he did it.
Jesus.
That's good.
That's good to know, though.
Yeah, Rashi.
My man's taking notes.
I'm in the middle of watching all of the Batman movies that ever came out. So I did Batman Returns. So now I got to get through the Schumacher ones. Then I'm going to go. Should I go? I'm going to probably skip the Schumacher ones and go right to the Nolan ones. But I'm like, I did 89 and Returns. So now I got to figure out.
That's two right there.
You know what you do before you watch the Schumacher one? So watch a few episodes of Adam West Batman. And then you'll get what he was going for. Because that's kind of what he was going for.
He tried to bring it back.
Yeah, that campy, over the top, hyper colorful.
Batman on ice.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but we got Professor Buck in the building. Jaden notices. How's it going, Buck? Professor Buck. Can I change your name? I can change your name, right?
Wow.
Like he came to debate Cosell. Look at him.
How's it going, Buck? You had a good weekend? You had a good day?
I'm good. Yeah, weekend was good. What I do? Yeah, weekend was good.
You signing off paychecks?
Wow.
You what are you doing?
You're doing payroll.
Buck's like, I ain't gonna take too many of these office jokes right now. I'm ready to pop off any minute now.
Oh, do you guys see John's new thumbnail or his profile picture? Half
That's
Batman.
I love it.
That's awesome. Testing it out. That's funny. Rashid just made the FBI watch list after that comment.
What are you talking about? Rashid was already on the FBI watch list.
Oh, Rashid, I gotta play something for you because our guy Brenton asked me to play it, and I was like, Brenton, I got you. So let me play this clip for Rashid before we go on really quick. See what Rashid thinks. So he said, just play it from this moment on and see what you think.
Number 4, Wolverine. This one's a pretty quick one. I bet some of you thought I was going to
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
So he said,
play it in its entirety.
He said literally after you say what you just said, he said to play this.
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yo, he's in your head, Rashi.
He knew you, Rashid. He loves you.
His reaction.
Let me tell you something.
Your reaction.
No matter what
Brenton's Bill Belichick.
no matter what anybody says, people are biased of Spider-Man on any character. So I don't care what anybody says. Spider-Man cannot beat all these characters that they say. Me and my boy were just arguing about how he beat some Herald of Galactus in the street. Get out of here. I'm not trying to hear
So
it.
did Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl did the same thing.
Yeah, but come on,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man.
That's called
now,
horrendous.
so what is now Spider-Man's omnipotent that he beats everybody? Come on, man.
Cash says, way to go, Brenton. Stand up for yourself. There he is. You want to talk to Brenton real quick, Rashid?
Nah, my squad got to take care of Brenton.
Oh, the Philly crew is in force now.
Oh,
The
I got
enforcer is
people,
in the
I got
chat.
people in South Philly. Don't worry about it. I'll make
There you
some
go.
calls. They're gonna have long beards and big black guys. Big beards.
They might
the
stand out.
Celtic Predators, Rashi? Are you gonna say the
Oh,
Celtic?
they all the size of Celtic Predators, man.
They might stand out in Amish Town though.
Celtic Predators are coming.
Rashid, man, like
I didn't know. I don't know if you know that, but the Celtic Predators are all from the hood, big black guys that be hanging out in Gold Gym.
Hell yeah.
I heard him say that about the Predators. The new Predators
Yo,
are coming out. The trio.
all those predators look like black dudes in predator
Yeah.
skin. Man. Come on, man. Come on. They look like
With
they
the
said,
dreads.
they said, listen, you three black bodybuilders. These two are from Compton. These two are one from Brooklyn. I want you to put on these predator suits, and I want you to pose for Prime 1. We're gonna sell some statues. You ready? Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are nuts.
Come on, man. Those are all
Just wait till they come out with the Jada Pinkett Predator.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's gonna be that's gonna be the most dangerous predator out of all predators.
No, that was the one that was in the last movie, right? The one on Hulu.
Jungle Predator's gonna go up to all those predators and say, "Keep my wife out your fucking mouth."
Or I'll hit you with the entanglement.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, those predators all look out of shape, man. I mean, they just out of shape. I always thought that predator was out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Not out of shape, but just too big. You know, especially if they're hunting, I figure they would be a little bit more. If you notice, from prey to even berserker predator, they all was a little bit more athletic than bodybuilder. I think those other predators was just a little too bulky. Just my opinion. But if you like them, no disrespect. You know, I'm just joking.
So Rashid, man, we'll talk about this a little bit later, a little bit further. But like, you got that selfie with that guy from what's that movie called, or what's that show called? Punisher.
Kingpin, with Kingpin.
Right.
Kingpin. Yeah. How was that, man?
I went to go. You know what's funny? Real quick, I went to go sell it. And I might bring him on a show one day, one of these shows. But anyway, his personal trainer trains him and the guy that plays Daredevil. So at first it was raining. It was yesterday. And I was like, I'm just going to tell him, listen, come to the corner. So he said, just come to the gym. So I walked to the gym or whatever. And he said, you know, he was like, yeah, I collect. He said, I'm just starting. So he said, I watch all of you guys. He said, that's why we don't realize how influential these channels are. But he told me he watches your channel. He watches Sick. He watches Collectors Weekly. He said, I watch it because when I walked up on him, he said, yo, you look familiar. I said, nah, you don't know me, bro.
This is D'Onofrio says he watches? D'Onofrio's trainer.
No,
D'Onofrio's trainer?
Trainer.
I was going to say, if it's a D'Onofrio,
Right.
I'd be like,
Punch like, hey, you guys got to start paying me.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Glad I wore my collar.
He was like, you look familiar. And I said, nah, you don't know me, bro. He said, you sure? I seen you before. And I said, did you maybe one of the podcasts? He said, that's it. I saw you on Sick channel and the other one that 691. I said, Casual Nerd. He said, yeah, that one. So he said, you know, what's the name that plays the Kingpin? He's sitting right there. He said, I trained him and I trained Charlie. I said, get out of here. He said,
Mr.
yeah.
Cox?
So he said, I told him, he said, you don't got it. He said he gave me the money. He said, all right. He said, you know what? I'll just inspect it later. I said, nah. I said, I want you to look at make sure nothing's broken. Cause I want to make sure you feel comfortable. So we looked at it right there. And he said, if you want, I'll introduce you to him. And I said, yeah. And he said, yeah. So I didn't know if he was going to be, I didn't know if he was going to be a dick or not, like whatever. So we started going downstairs because this is in Brooklyn, high tech gym. So I'm going downstairs. And so as I'm walking down with him, he goes, yeah, this is Darth Rashid. And he goes, yo,
Rashid.
Yeah. So he goes, he's a collector. So then he said, you're a collector? I said, yeah. And he said, oh, okay. And he goes, because I think that guy's a collector too. So he takes off his hat. He goes, oh, because I played Kingpin and Daredevil. I said, yeah, I know, whatever. But I told him, I said, can you introduce me to him? He said, yeah, but I ain't want to act, I'm trying to be cool and all that. I'm trying to act like I ain't star-studded. But
Yeah.
you know, he was cool, and I was like, yeah. I said, you played in The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. That was like her best movie. He was like, yeah, it was.
Jesus.
But
The Cell was
I was
the
like,
Full,
yeah,
me-
man.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I said you playing a lot of
Private.
stuff. He
Wow.
was like, yeah, yeah. And he said, yeah, we start shooting, I think next week. So basically, he has him in the gym trying to get bigger, whatever, and stuff like that. So he told me, if you want, I could get you a one-on-one with Charlie also. Just let me know. And I said, yeah. I said, I hit him up. So he hit me up, I think earlier today. And he was like, yeah. He said, I train a lot of actors and stuff like that. So I told the guy to do a lot of podcasts and stuff like that. So I was like, I know it's a long shot, but I said, I'm gonna ask him down the line. Let me see if I can get 5 minutes with either Charlie or him on one of these podcasts.
Hell
Now
yeah.
the question's
So
gonna
while
be
I was doing that, I said, "Can I take a picture?" He said, "Yeah." He took off he was mad cool. None of those, not playing any
No
hop
pretense
pose.
and nothing.
No,
Yeah.
guy, he's like a regular. Like you would swear that he just started acting just now. That's how he was acting. Like
That's what's up.
and he let me take pictures and stuff like that, and I was into that.
Does your friend train Scarlett Johansson by any chance?
but she's buying his ticket right now.
I'll ask.
I'm buying my.
Okay. But he told me he training. He said, I think he trains Charlie right after. Both of them right now in New York. So he trains Charlie right after. He says Charlie's coming after him.
Right after
I was
him.
like, word. I was like, wow. And I was like, but I ain't got time to sit around. So I just took a picture with him, and he said, if you
That's
need
cool.
me if you want to take a picture with Charlie and you want to meet him, just let me know. So I said, yeah, and I told him, yeah, So like I said, I don't even know if it could happen, but it'd be great if they could just spend 5 minutes, like 2 seconds, to come on the podcast on one of the channel and just say, we all fans of them, and goodbye, and whatever.
Yeah.
So now we have to wait and see who's your favorite. That's gonna be the true test.
That's funny. Rashid, man, you're gonna make enemies.
Oh
I
man,
can
why
see
you had to do
friendships
that,
ending.
Tom? Come on, Tom. Why you had to do
Which
that?
I can see
That's
friendships
messed up.
ending. He's like, yeah, we're gonna have him on one of these channels. Let's see what's on your page.
Oh, man.
It'll have to be a joint one where all like casual John and you guys all on it.
Rashida,
Why
it'll
can't
have
it
to be. It's at their convenience whenever they're available. So.
And that's the thing, exactly. So if it's on
Depends what shows on.
if it's on a Tuesday, then it's on a Tuesday. If I can't control,
It just
That's,
happens
uh,
to be at 11 o'clock
half-ass
EST on a
answer to me.
Friday
And I was,
night.
I was able to send out these statues that I sold, and it was cool. It was a okay week. Shout out to Figure Con. Thanks, Cash.
Yeah.
Got him that Deadpool.
You got rid of the Deadpool?
Yeah, he got a crackhead price.
2 years later. Hell yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. So
That's good, man. Good to hear.
Nah, he's always messing with everyone. So like that's cool that he got a deal on it, Rashid. That was cool.
yeah. So
You know what's funny? I heard Rashid talking to real quick. I heard Rashid talking to Chris Barton. They're talking about no. Chris was like, "Hey Corey," kept calling him Corey, and Rashid was like, "Don't call me that. My name is Darth Rashid." He said, "Only white guys call me Corey." I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Oh man."
yeah,
Chris didn't let up though. Chris
was like, I thought you was my friend. I call all my friends by their real names.
it was so
yeah,
funny, man.
he's a cool dude though, man. Shout out to Chris.
I got his book coming in tomorrow, so like I can't wait to get it and then have him sign it at the barbecue.
Get the book.
We're like on cue.
Yeah, that book should be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, Rashid, awesome, man. How about you, Pudgy? I don't know how you could top off that, man.
I just want to let you know everything here at Best Buy is 30% off. We're having a tremendous sale right now. Here, so if you'd like to-
You got washing machines? I need a washing machine.
We do, and they're all Bluetooth enabled.
Yes, smart washing machine.
Don't use his government name. See, everyone knows. So, Pudgy, how's your day? How's your weekend going?
Good. Everything's been good. Today actually was a merciful day at work, so the week is starting off nice and easy. Very happy. Happy to be here.
Good, man. Looking swole in a good way, you know.
I'm trying.
See those traps, see
Trying
the
to-
like, trying to
Do
like
the lats and the buys and the tries, you know. Gotta keep it going.
Secretary of Health
said I
Services.
thought
gotta
Pudgy
do
was
shit.
Vincent. Oh yeah, getting famous over here.
Casual did get his head slammed in the car door. That's like a D'Onofrio special.
Jesus.
You
Wow.
remember?
Sad.
Right?
Yeah.
Slamming people's heads in the car door.
That first season, yeah.
That's why I keep telling like the guys that hit me up about joining the stream. I was like, you guys gotta have some thick skin because they're gonna come after you. But yeah, that's funny. But one of the guys that like has been joining recently, Piggy. You know,
Yes.
you guys know Piggy, right? He's going through a little bit of a tough time right now, but like, so he couldn't join in today. So be here next week, he said. But definitely, if you guys could do me a favor, like hit him up on his YouTube. You know, make fun of this old guy. He says he's born in the 70s, but I gotta get like a freaking birth certificate.
I thought that guy was 15.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, God, look at the picture. Look at the freaking thumbnails. He looks like he's like 21, 22. He's a 70s baby. 70s baby, he says. But yeah, man, you guys could hit him up, stop by. His YouTube is called Piggy's Pics. Really easy, you know?
Nice
But
and
Piggy, man, take care and definitely see you next week if you're watching, man. He's a good guy. So I told you guys I was going to start doing this every week. And last week it was John. The week before it was Cash. This week it's going to be oh no, there's nobody for this week actually. I'm kidding. It's this guy right here.
Baby. Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
How the fuck am I so
Moment of
funny? What the fuck are you?
Yeah.
So I'm doing this every week. A moment of appreciation is for this week. It's going to be Pudgy, aka Pudgy's Polystone Pics, aka Secretary of Health and Human Services
In the Rashid administration.
Administration, yes.
Yes.
But I gotta say really quick, Pudgy, man, it's always great having you. Every time I always ask you, like, hey, are you down to join for tonight or, you know, for Tuesday? I get the gif of the week every single time. You know, always makes me cheer up, always makes me laugh. But every time I hear or anyone talking about Rocky or Goodfellas, I'm like, you guys know Pudgy by chance?
It's my jam.
Nah,
That's my jam.
Pudgy, man, like you definitely huge thank you to you for always joining. Appreciate you and like the pics you always post up. I'm trying to get my lighting, like my lighting in this room is perfect now. So I'll try to
Happy,
like
good.
take more pictures. But Pudgy,
Cool,
thanks,
cool,
man.
cool.
Like a
No, man,
big
thank you.
thank you to you.
I thank you. Thank you for exposing me to the community. You get to expose yourself on the internet and not get in trouble.
I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but yeah, man, thank you to you.
Thanks, people. Appreciate it.
Yeah. How about you? Anybody else want to say anything good for?
Pudgy's a saint, in my opinion. Good guy. Good heart. Genuine heart, Pudgy has. And how can you go a stream without a car analogy? You have to have it. It wasn't for Pudgy. But no, in all seriousness, he brings, glad to call him my friend, he brings a knowledge, an experience, because he's been collecting forever, that I personally don't really get. That I'm not surrounded by typically, like with the Bowens and stuff, and even his thought process. So I always appreciate spending time with Pudgy. Consider him a really good friend.
I could have used you guys at the divorce hearing as characters.
Oh man.
Rashid's like, what?
That's when I didn't know Pudgy.
That's cool, man. But yeah, here are some pictures really quick of what Pudgy posted up, and I swear, man, like this one's probably my favorite to be honest. Not a big guy favorites, but this is she looks beautiful. Like
yeah, she's photogenic. She pops. She's really photogenic.
Even the everyday collector right here commented. Hell yeah, I'd love to see it. But yeah, Pudgy, thanks, man. Anybody else wanna take a turn, like swing at him?
You mean Pudgy? You mean Mr. Master of the mix scale? Look how beautiful he has his mix scale back there. That's how you do it. It shows that you can mix your scales and make it look immaculate. Mr. Build Your Own Shelf, Pudgy, that guy? Yeah, no.
That's right. Yeah.
Yo, what's wrong with Arch? He said you're the sexiest man on YouTube. What's wrong with that dude? Yo, Arch,
Hey,
you a weird dude, bro.
Arch is securing his man.
Tell him the
That's what
truth.
Arch is.
Yeah, Archie secure. Don't feel threatened, Rashid.
Listen, you better not ever say that about me. I don't care. I'll wrap it up. Don't ever say that about me.
Oh,
Keep me ugly.
She's
Keep me
getting
ugly,
sensitive. Okay.
No.
Now it's good to have. It's good to have.
You still have
Pudgy.
chiseled features, buddy. Your chiseled features are still there.
What was that skit when he used to say the water just dripping all down the swole of my back? What was that skit from? He said, water dripping all over my body, feet make it more comfortable. I forget what it was, though. I think it was in Living Color. I don't know if it was in Living Color.
It's good to have a mind like Pudgy. You know, he's you know, down to earth. You know, I think he's understandable. You know, I mean, sometimes, I'm not saying no names, but sometimes there's been, you know, guests, I'm not gonna say on what show, that, you know, I really, you know, was like, what? But you know, Pudgy kind of like levels it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He tried to like give both perspective, or if you trying to get a point across, he'll kind of little explain to that party
where you're coming from.
Before it escalates.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to argue is a strong word. He knows how to debate without getting
right.
He just
That's
when he does this, you know, listen, like, and then he just makes sure like
that's the de-escalation techniques.
My own point, man. Can I talk for myself, bro?
Rashi, long as you don't fire me, we good. Go ahead.
Exactly what Crippler said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He speaks where he explains it. You know, because and sometimes listen, as you grow as the man, you try to, especially as you get older, you try to. I remember back in the days, I would debate and I would have somebody that's like really trying to push my buttons. And I really want to just pop, you know, and not necessarily. And when I say pop, not violent, it's like, you know, but like
pop a cap,
right? You know, and sometimes you got to learn to say, you ain't got to pop for this dude. This dude's a clown. Keep it right there, and stuff. And that's what I learned from Pudgy. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, man. So
appreciate you.
That. The backstage advice, people don't realize a lot. We talk a lot backstage too, and a lot of these guys are really cool to talk to.
Yeah.
Pudgy, he'll stay with you to like 2, 3 in the morning, dude. Just
if it's a Friday.
If it's a Friday,
not today.
If it's a Friday, and just
today
like,
till 1.
Yeah.
Yo, Pudgy, you'll be the first one that I pay. I hope your wife ain't watching. 3 Thailand chicks on me.
As long as we make sure that they're genuine, they're chicks.
Yes, I gotta take.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I gotta take you too, Buck, man. I gotta loosen Buck up too, man. Buck's a little, you know. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Let me see that rhythm. Let me see the rhythm.
He took the tie off already. He good. That's as far as you get. He just had one button down. I'm wild, baby.
Buck's still a little stiff, man. You know, Buck's still a little stiff. You gotta like slap him in the shoulder, like relax, man.
Relax, dude.
Rashid, I don't want to roll the dice with Thailand. Let's do a different test.
Oh man.
Everyone's making comments about Buck, man. Buck looking like the Nutty Professor.
Y'all gotta leave my boy Buck alone now. You hear?
I told you, Keisha is the biggest hater ever, man.
It's because he knows that you know Dragon Ball Z better than he could ever would know Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Keisha's.
How about you, Buck? Save the best for last.
Everyone just stole everything I was gonna say about Pudgy.
Yeah, right.
Like you know, the last thing I was getting, like I thought the last thing I was holding on to was the backstage advice, right? And then you know,
you see how this guy goes like this.
Sorry.
And Sam out of nowhere, just but yeah, Pudgy's a good guy. You know, he's always pretty chill to talk to. Always gives you really good advice. Like. He's calm and understanding. You can talk to him about stuff, and you know that he's being charitable when he's listening to you, and you know that's something that goes a long way with communication. and you know you can trust the other person to, you know, to see you, even though they don't agree with your point, they take it at its best interpretation, and that's why I always feel comfortable, like, you know, fully engaging and having a discussion with Pudgy, and that's something I really appreciate. So I've always enjoyed having like deep conversations with him.
Yeah, and I do too, and I enjoy talking to you a lot too. I really do.
Thanks, man.
Buck, you got the job.
Oh,
Hey, Pudgy, who's the guy you told me about, like doing squats all the time? Like he has.
Tom Platts.
So every time I'm at the gym now, that's all I want to do is squats, because I was like, Pudgy's freaking right. Like if you want to do one exercise, you gotta do squats, because everyone hates it, right?
Everybody
I'm
hates it,
starting to
yeah.
hate it, but like I wobble up the stairs, but I'm just like, man, look at these legs, man. Look at these.
He was known
He
for
even
his
does-
legs. He would
he
sit
even
on a
does,
bike and hide
yeah.
the entire bike. You wouldn't be able to see the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Platts is he was tremendous. Yeah. He still does not, I don't know, TikToks, but you know, he does like YouTube shorts. They come up in my YouTube shorts all the time. He does stuff. Yeah.
Well,
So like
again,
right now,
no, go ahead, Buck.
Was that?
I was gonna be related to like the workout. I feel like right now Bulgarian split squats are in vogue.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing now. Yeah. Yeah.
I heard that. I'm scared to do those, but we'll see.
Watch the
I've
lower
done
back.
them. They hurt. They hurt.
Watch the lower back. Just be careful.
Jaden just said the same thing.
Try doing Bulgarian squats. Normal squats, guys. You will die. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to like not die and everything, but yeah.
I hate squats. 'Cause like
Yeah.
the
I
next
do
day
too.
when you walk in, man, your thighs is killing you. You know.
I start
I
shaking.
can't even
I'm
drive
just
my
like,
stick.
Yeah.
Pain in. Driving a clutch after leg day is not fun. No.
Yeah.
After Thailand, Pudgy, you might.
Oh.
Wow,
they're going to Brazil.
that's a different.
That's gonna be some inauguration party.
Oh,
Man, I love that. Like these are our jokes. If someone outside our community is like, "What the hell are these guys talking about?"
Denofrio's watching now. He's like, "What the? I'm not coming
Oh.
out of this shit."
I hope the Nofrio's not watching tonight for the first time. What are these guys talking about?
No, but Pudgy, just want to say anything really quick, just to cap it off.
Oh, geez, no. Just basically, I really am pretty much forever grateful to you and John for allowing me to participate in your shows and becoming a part of a big community that for the majority of my life was a solitary pursuit, and now it's like a totally different. It's a night and day difference, and this is one of the highlights of the week. Coming on and sitting and shooting the shit with you guys, I love it.
Awesome. Short and sweet, man. Always great to have you. Like every Tuesday's reserved. You know, there's a little window right there in the screens reserved for you, man.
Like the guy in the Hollywood Squares. That's a really old reference, but
But I know that reference.
I got
That's a
it,
good
though.
did you
joke.
get that reference?
I
Okay.
got it.
That's funny. But yeah, so I usually do these like every 100 subscribers or 50 subscribers, but tonight I wanted to just do one because I haven't just want to whatever. But tonight I want to do a giveaway. So the only rule for this, it's gonna be a $50 gift card to Sideshow. Since they're having a bunch of sales right now, I was like, hey man, like maybe someone could use this $50 to use towards all their sales today. But the only thing you guys got to do is comment, like, follow, or whatever, and just put hashtag Pudgy in the comments. And at the end of the show, I'll do the spinneroonie, and then we could give that away tonight. But yeah, just put hashtag Pudgy, and you guys, Crippler, John, anyone could join, like this guy just did right here. So yeah, if you guys are interested, just put that in, and I'll star you, and I'll add you to the list, and you guys should be good. Key says. But yeah, dang, Brenton. Let me just get these names saved really quick. But yeah, that's all you guys got to do is just put the freaking hashtag Pudgy, not fuck buddy, but like.
Is that Arch again?
Yeah, exactly. Without even looking, he found it. But yeah, God, there's Jesse, Duck,
Yo, Slim Boss,
Spartacus.
what's going on, man?
Slim Boss, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while too, man. Where you been?
What's going on, buddy?
Slim Boss in the building.
William Wright. Man, I like how like this like hashtag thing always brings out the people that don't comment a lot. So they're like, oh, I'll throw in. But yeah, so
I'll do mine.
I got 19 people to join in so far. So if you guys want, it's
you got me,
free.
Cash?
I got you. I saw you. Anybody else want to join? Just put that
just
hashtag in there. Yeah, Slipper, Edwin, Crippler,
I'm gonna
Critical
sponsor
Mass.
somebody with mine if I win. I'm gonna sponsor a community member.
I will abstain. I will not have somebody. I will not take the chance from someone else.
Well, there's Pudgy right there.
Pudgy wins.
Right after
I learned the hard way that you should still do it because somebody else gives you a chance to get it and give it to somebody.
All right, you
That's
guys.
true.
Let's get into our first topic of tonight. I know we got Rashid supposedly retired, and then we
No,
got
let's
how do you guys what do you guys think about this? Do we press the pause button right now with Sideshow doing a bunch of sales? They had like 30% off Dark Side today, which is insane.
Really?
That thing came out like less than a year ago. It's 30% off already. And Queen Studios is coming out with a bunch of stuff. Infinity Studios dropped this Terminator. XM Studios dropped their Superman. Like, I know no one could keep up with this. Like art, I mean, I'm sure that he could keep up or the doctor could keep up, but man, it's just a ton coming out right now. How you guys, or what would you guys advise people to do in regards to pressing the pause button?
Sign
Real
out of your
simple.
Facebook app.
Real simple.
Because everything you just mentioned, I was aware of.
Yeah.
And I basically
Oh, really? Oh,
the
man.
feedback loop.
Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, it's good.
you're
It's
good.
gone.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're in online, scanning the groups, you're gonna get hooked. That's why I kind of have distanced myself lately. You know, I'll scan looking for pics if I can appreciate somebody's pics in their collection, give them a thumbs up. But I'm really trying to, just kind of minimize the exposure because it's like a fire hose coming at you now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like,
The paycheck is not a fire hose. The paycheck's like a dripping faucet. So
Like
there was a
yeah.
deal yesterday for like Superman Hush and Batman Who Laughs. Deal, like not a crackhead deal, but deal.
Yeah, I was
And-
going to ask you about is it sold?
I think the Superman is sold. I don't know about the Batman Who
Okay.
Laughs,
Got you.
but
Superman's-
freaking deal.
I saw
Like,
that. I saw it.
yeah, it was such a deal that I was gonna hit up. The person was like, if this is a scam, like, you better stop right now. But no, it wasn't. Like, supposedly it wasn't a scam, so it was a deal.
toying with my emotions, right?
Yeah, like I don't want people to like fall for this, but then in my head I was like, man, I love that Batman Who Laughs, but he's not on my list. But I definitely love to have him one day. And I was literally thinking about I was like, let me just add it. Let me just add it really quick, and then freaking I sat down for like a good hour, and I was like, man, like it's such a good deal. Should I get it? Should I not? And I was like, I don't need it. It took everything in me to like pass it up, but I was
Great price for both. Yeah. That Batman Who Laughs is really nice.
especially at that price. It's even nicer. But yeah, that's where I was thinking about this question, like pause button. Freaking, I gotta stop just buying everything because of the crazy deals out there.
Old me would have swapped up that Superman, but now, like we talked about this before, like if you get something, come across a deal that's 40% off and it's something that you were planning to get, yay, that's a win-win-win, right? No need to pause. But if I wasn't planning on getting it, like the Superman, I'm like, no, that'll make me change my direction. I know it's nice and I know it's well loved, but it's not where I'm going for. So it's easy because I know the direction I'm going and I know that doesn't fit in it, and I know that will derail and it'll make me all of the stuff I was looking forward to, I will have to change because then I won't have no room for that. So it was easy for me to just say no to the Superman Hush because I seen that deal as well.
Yeah.
And then the same with the Sideshow sales. It's just like if I wasn't planning on getting any of those pieces, it don't matter. Now, if the 40% is on the Carnage, I'm planning to get it. That'll make me just be like, whoop, yes, because
Yeah, easily.
it's on
Yeah.
that's on my trajectory. So it's easy for me to say, yep, good deal. I got a deal, nice. But I don't feel like I need to pause because the direction I'm going, I know it. I see it. I can visualize it. And the moment I go a different direction, I'm like, okay, now what I'm going to do with this, and now that changes that. Do I still get this because I got this because of that instant gratification? So no need to pause if you just get focused.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Slim Boss because it's actually Slim Boss selling the items.
Are you serious? Oh,
Really?
Slim Boss, man.
Awesome
What's up,
guy.
Slim?
Slim Boss with the dope deals?
You're
Awesome
gonna hook us up with a
family.
crackhead deal? Come on, man.
I actually picked up the Superman.
You got it?
Yeah, so he was awesome guy because it was like that thing hit and was like 15 people like it's like freaking honey to a bear. It's everybody goes. So I was like
John
I
played
just-
this clip like 20 times in his head.
Now you gotta want this life. You've got to want it all the way to your bones.
and shout out to like Shane and even yourself, Casual and Phoenix, because when one goes up, you guys tag me all the time, so I always appreciate you guys doing that. But it's tough. Trying to go pick up classic pieces that came out back in the day, and then prioritizing new stuff coming out. So I'm just staying on track. I have a list of a few pieces I want, and then I'm gonna take a nice long break. Because to keep it up, it's not realistic to keep it up.
Man, you got a bunch of grails right behind you in like less than 2 months, 3 months.
That's what happens when you get out of Hot Toys.
Yo, can we shout out Slim Boss for not doing no crazy $25,000 to $3,000 price on that statue? Like just right off the
Yeah.
jump, just
Legend.
Easily
instantly?
could have got that if you wanted.
That's
Legend.
freaking awesome, dude.
And I'm gonna tell you, if you're looking for a Batman who laughs, I would scoop that up because even transaction wise, amazing to deal with. Another amazing community member to deal with. Pictures and everything's just straightforward and open communication. It's really
And
good.
that Batman Who Laughs is still one of my favorite statues, dude, that ever been
See,
made.
that's
Out
good.
of
That's
all
good
of
that you got like. There's still people in the community that's like that. They give you good deals and that's work. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to snag my Nightfall Batman.
From Slipper, right?
From Slipper, yeah. And he came to my house like 1:30 in the morning. And he told me, I was like, "Nah, you can leave." He said, "Nah, open it up. I wanted to make sure that nothing's wrong with it and stuff like that." So I was like,
That
"Cool."
is
And
what's
then,
up.
page him whatever, because I had some clown that thought I was supposed to take their package and not inspect it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's dope.
Well, congrats, John. Like I know everyone's been hitting him up, I'm sure, about that crazy deal. And
Well, I'm like, look, just do me a favor. I know you're busy at work. Just put that thing on pending. Put that thing on pending. 'Cause I already know how it is. I already know how it is. People start. I don't know. People are not. I don't know.
I want to know the person that
saying,
went to Slim Boss and be like, "Hey, can you knock it down like $200?"
I know. That's what I was like. I hope that.
When shit like that happens, you don't even negotiate. You just shout out to Slim Boss though.
I guarantee you
it.
somebody else tried to tell him to knock it down some more money and shit.
That's crazy. That's great to know, though, man. Slim Boss is like keeping an eye out for us. That's cool. You
Sprinkle
should
some
hit me
more
up, Slim
crack on
Boss.
it.
Yeah, just put it on top. That's awesome, and it's the sculpted version too, which is like a huge plus. Well, like I just asked you guys a question, and you guys are just like not pressing the pause
Yeah,
button. You guys
forget
pressing
no pausing.
the fast forward.
Yeah, no pausing.
Like, take this question
I
off
think
this.
Pudgy hit the nail on the head when he was saying you got to stay off like the BS. First of all, if you have self-control, which is always tough to have, you can do whatever you want. But if you find yourself struggling, BSTs are the worst to be part of. The worst.
Yeah.
Like I saw a Bowen piece, I'm not even collecting Bowen, but it was good and was such a good deal that I was even considering getting it. I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
No, you can't. Like,
But I kind of think that if you find, I'm sorry to say, but I kind of think if you can get like that Superman Hutch, because I saw that too, and luckily I didn't want the people. When I saw it, I said, hell no. I said that price. I said, man, that's gonna be going. I said it gotta be something. But when you got like that, you sometimes it doesn't hurt to get that deal because
Oh
you
yeah,
getting
no,
it for
absolutely.
you're good. I think if you able to get something for a good deal, like I sold some statues this week, and luckily I went on the wait list and it converted for that Jazz Inc. Batwing.
Oh wow.
oh,
Oh,
that's
you
a good
converted
one.
it?
Did you get
Yeah,
it?
Yes.
I
Dang,
put and
everyone's getting
and you
lucky,
know what's
man.
yeah, you know what's funny? I checked, and that's why I always check. If you got wait on your wait list on any of these companies, check your email. Cause son just said I just checked my email and I looked and I said, hold on, let me check it, and it was asking,
Leave
so
Buffalo.
I immediately paid my down payment, and it's money from when I sold the statues, and I got this thing that I wanted and stuff like that. I actually could pay it off if I wanted to, so.
Mhm.
We're just pretty lucky and stuff.
Well, congratulations with that. Yeah. With
Yeah.
me with the groups is. Oh, go ahead, Cash. I didn't want to cut you
No,
off.
look, Rashid sold some grails, man. Like the Poison
Mm-hmm.
Ivy. He sold the Black Widow. Black Widow. Did that sell already?
That I sold it to the trainer.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah!
And he
Like,
put it up,
dang.
he put it up and he actually showed the actor, I keep forgetting his name, but want to play Kingpin. Because he was
Mm-hmm.
asking, he said, what statue is that? And he asked me, do they make any statues of the Kingpin? And I told
Yeah.
him
XM.
XM, there's a statue, the Kingpin statue of XM. But I felt it's another custom statue that somebody making of the Kingpin I think looks way better and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, but I think he wants a statue of the Kingpin because, of course,
Yeah.
he's playing him. But he
Yeah.
asked me about that character, So
And Rashid is retired.
That 80,
I am retired,
that
man.
Batwing, that
I am
Batwing's
retired, man.
that's gonna be a piece. That Batwing's incredible.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah.
what? I didn't know. Shane sent me a picture
Oh, nice, Dwayne.
of the Batwing and next to the Cinema Cat Predator, and that thing is humongous. I didn't know it. I know it's big, but
Huge.
it's
Yeah.
huge.
You
Yeah,
don't even. Yeah, it's gonna be massive.
yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
With
I
the
tried to
buying
ask you guys a
statue.
simple question about how to press the pause button, and everyone was just freaking.
No, how to press the
I-
pause button turned out to be what do you have on pre-order?
Yeah.
I have such a different reaction with the buy and sell groups though. Like I go to them every night and there's some chats that they link out and I look and I'm like trying to find stuff to spend like money on because the thing that I want is not coming out till later this year. So I'm like, So I'm like, if I see like a sound wave or if I see like a Phoenix or something like that, I'll get it, but I never see what I want. And then there'll be other deals there, but I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. And it'd be good deals. Sometimes I've reached out to Cash and be like, oh, I kind of do want the saber tooth, but no, I better hold off. But yeah, so I feel like I can go through them, and if it doesn't fit what I want to do, I can let it go. And if it does, like there's an opportunity to get something that I missed out on at a good deal, like the XM Phoenix. The storm. If that ever comes up, I gotta beat Rashid to it, but Rashid's got all the connections, so he's gonna snatch that up real quick.
But I don't know about the port button when there's so many deals because I talked to my mechanic
Exactly.
and I'm gonna be honest, I really don't watch the news a lot.
Mhm.
So he started telling me like a lot of banks been going under, Silicon Valley,
Yeah.
and a lot of people that's
Facts.
lost money and stuff like that. So right now we in a situation where the economy's bad and people need money. So I think this is a time where because I heard a lot of cars are not even selling at dealerships because the interest
Yeah.
rate is so high.
The interest
So
rate's too high. Yeah.
right, so the salesmen are sitting in the office not selling anything. So what do
Mhm.
you think? And not of course that's why you guys got to elect me as president. So I can fix this economy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
I
Oh boy.
think that this is a time where you're gonna find deals where sometimes it's kind of hard to press the pause button because you could say, okay, that's it, but then you got a Superman hush, you got this, you got that, people selling it some people are selling statues for $1,000. That was way over. So now you don't even have to ask for crackhead prices. It's crack right there. You know.
Yeah.
So
I need an extra helping to crack on my prices. I'll tell you.
I knew somebody was going to say that. Not you, though, Buck.
There was an article in I forget if it's Forbes or Barron's, one of the financial papers, that they're calling it a rich session because even the rich people are slowing down.
Yeah.
They're being a little more selective on what they get, and there's the rich are still rich, and when they say rich, it all depends on your point of view. One guy's rich, the other guy thinks he's middle class, and so on.
Right.
But basically, even people who have money and can make ends meet and have disposable income are slowing down quite a bit, and it's showing in the economy too.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. Like I'm digging into the world of Bowens and Hot Toys a lot, and it's I would think that the lower end stuff, like not so much lower end, but like lesser value than statues would be a little bit subtle, but their sales are going crazy too. Like it's affecting everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, from low end to high end or whatever you want to call it. But it's insane how everyone is affected.
Yeah, and it's weird because like a lot of, I don't know what everyone's situation here, but working from home is really different because you do find yourself in a bubble. You're just doing you, but then you talk to family members or you talk to friends and you're like, it's different out that, but it's different out here, man. It's not the same.
You get a pay raise for working at home in the sense of between cost of transportation, gas, or whatever. If
Not eating out for lunch.
Not eating out for lunch is easily $10-15 in your pocket. Right off
Except during crunch time, because with crunch time you can be like, I gotta get on the road, you gotta get late. Crunch time, you gotta get your shit done. You'll be up so late. It's all on yourself though, because you want to finish it because your shit's about to come out. But like usually you'd be like, okay, no, I gotta go home, I gotta go. But when you don't have that boundary, sometimes that work life, it can lead into work if you don't discipline yourself. First world problems though, but it's like, but to your point, like on the regular, don't have, like, I roll out of bed, quick shower, and just sometimes I'm like just roll into a meeting depending on how late I sleep, right? So you just go. So like it does balance out.
This went from an exciting stream. You guys are stressing me out now.
Hey, it's different.
Dropping money on the statue.
Yo,
you
you're
guys
in
see how much
Canada.
money
That's
things-
different. You don't worry
We're
about
talking
American
about
problems.
American economy, not the.
Yeah, but did you guys see? I went to McDonald's, which I don't eat much, but the fries I love. And
It's the second time
I went to
heard you
order.
go to McDonald's.
And no, I'm just saying. I went to order, and the guy goes, I said a large fry, and he goes, okay, 5 something. I said 5 something.
Yeah,
Whole
that's
meal,
so
man.
true.
I said, yo, I literally was talking to the guy. I said, yo, my man, why the fries 5 and change? Don't you know a meal costs 5 and change? What happened? He said, inflation. I said, yo, that's $5.
Rashid reminds me of Robin Williams from Jumanji when he gets out of the board game.
Dude.
Yeah, but
that's
a sandwich.
$5 for a friend. Yo, remember when what's your Big Mac meal was $5 and change?
Yeah, the whole meal.
Not in my
whole
lifetime.
meal, drink and everything. Yeah.
You know what's
Drinking
crazy?
everything.
Pizzeria, like dollar slices at lunchtime in high school, like $1 for a slice, right? I was like, let me get I want slices. I don't want to go get a Domino. I want to go get some slices. I went, got 3 slices, $15.95 for 3 slices of pizza with pepperoni on them. I'm like, what the?
That's crazy. Man. How about KFC? Remember KFC used to be like $2 for Toonie Tuesday we used to have here. $2 we get a whole. Well, you guys don't have Toonies there, but $2 you get a whole meal. Man, this stuff. You go grocery shopping nowadays. It's insanity.
Even getting coffee, man. It's $6. Like I was like, can I get I don't even know the drinks too well, like vanilla latte, whatever. And they were like, yeah, $6. And I was like, what? Like, is that the tall or like the large? Or like, no, that's like a regular medium size. $6.
And that's why I tried to tell a lot of people who retired. I said, listen, it was like, you working still? I said, yeah. I said, because no matter how good your pension's looking, the cost of living always goes up. So for those you may want to sit home and say I'm not working no more. That's cool. If you feel like you can just sit home and watch TV all day, but if you want a life, you're gonna have to, so you can live.
If you
You're
want
gonna have to
life
get another job.
size, if you want life size, you
No,
gotta
but
get another job.
Jose
Yeah,
says,
if I want
Rashid's like, how much for one
How much
fry?
for one fry? It's like buying Lucy's. You can buy
Hell
Lucy's
yeah.
now fries instead of cigarettes.
No,
Can I get
when
one
I was
fry?
look, when I was asking about the fries, I was like, if dudes on the show could only see me argue with this guy over these fries, they'd be like, "You want the crackhead price?" Because I want to tell them, man, give me that crackhead price for them fries, man. $5. That's a
itchy.
lot, man. That's a
That is a
lot,
lot.
man.
I guess that's a good way to put it, though. That's the way to put a pause button, man. Like with the economy and everyone going through what they're going through. Who knows? Like it might happen to one of us. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't happen to any of us. But man, no one ever knows, man.
Yeah, I think with this economy, right, it is a time. If you get deals and you have some money, all right, I got it. But honestly, I think it's a time where everybody should really like slow down. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got it like that, I think everybody should be picky.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when like I said, I was talking to my mechanic. He was like exactly what Pudgy said. He said the rich, they're not losing money, but they're not spending like how they used to. They're being picky
And
on
that
what they
slows-
get. So if
that
they're
slows the
being
economy.
picky, unfortunately, I don't care what these statue companies do. They can do these low ES. I think a lot of us should just be picky on how we collect. Be careful right now because it's
That's
not good. It's
real.
not good out there. It's really not.
Real advice.
I don't know. Maybe I should start telling people my wish list. Maybe I get it for a good price.
Oh,
There you go.
no mercy from this guy.
Yeah.
Look at that smile. No, but I was mentioning Dr. Mike because he had a show on Sunday, and he's like, "I'm slowing down. Like, I'm not on the boat of buying everything anymore because, like, I have everything, and it's not fun anymore, you know." And I was like, "Man, Dr. Mike's saying this. This is freaking Dr. Mike, man. Dr. Mike gets everything."
Yeah, but he buys a lot of life size. So now, okay, you got a Sauron coming in because and
Yeah.
Mike. I know he's getting the bat wing. He has all this stuff. People are not on your level right that. So when you say, you know what, okay, I want to unload this and get another big, now it's getting harder for you because people can't spend like you, and you're not trying to spend something that you may have spent 8,000, 9,000 on. You ain't trying to give it to nobody for no 4,000.
Yeah.
Who's buying? Not acting like I'm all that, but I'm just saying that in general, you have your only selective few that's buying life size stuff. Not everybody has the room, and not everybody can afford it. It's just,
What Dr. Mike talked about, like what Dr. Mike gets or don't get a lot or not, that's little interest of me. What I found interest of what he was doing is just trying to be more responsible as a YouTuber and
Yeah.
try to influence everybody, knowing that times are what it is, and most of the YouTubers are still trying to figure it out too. So we shouldn't be like being like, "Oh, Dr. Mike got this, I gotta get this." Chris the Batman statue said this is the best thing ever, I gotta go get this thing. Not saying everybody does that, but everyone has influence. So he was just trying to be like, what I took out of it anyway was like, I want to be a little more responsible up with that as well, which I appreciated personally. But
Yeah, it was definitely good advice, man. Like even having a small like YouTube like this one, like we have, or as big as Extreme or Gem Mint, it's like you're an influence to a lot of people. So like your word is getting across to a lot of people. So sometimes like what he mentioned was like, just be careful what you put out there because you're gonna mess.
And he's not saying not to, but he's like not to watch him or anything. Watch him, look at the pictures, be like, enjoy it, but don't feel like you have to get everything.
Hope we help somebody. Hope we help somebody press the pause button, but it doesn't sound like we did. So,
Yo, casual. Ask Super Miguel, did he get that Thanos, that new Thanos? He's asking about it. Miguel wants to know.
I got one picture for that new thing. That's all. I couldn't show
One
too much of
picture
that.
is too
Don't
much.
even.
Yeah.
You're talking about Thanos or
One
Thanos?
picture
Don't
is
even
too
promote
much.
that thing.
Yeah.
Thanos?
I
Oh,
can't
you
believe
talking
that.
about that fruity thing, man?
Yeah.
Don't even show one.
You know how many
picture.
times somebody has posted that on Facebook, and I told them, why y'all putting that up there? Like, what are you doing?
Jim Mint released the video just for that
Bro,
statue.
he bugged out.
He
with
does a
that.
video about everything.
I'm not. I would never post. No, I'm not doing that. Come on, stop.
Just one picture. That's all I got. Just to pass it through.
If you
But,
got
like-
that on order, you know, I gotta question you, bro.
So Brenton asked, Brenton wanted to bring this up. Do you guys think the statue bubble will burst? Should we save and stop buying for now? I mean, we were referencing a little bit about it, but I didn't
That's kind of what
think
we
there was a
talked about.
bubble. Like, I guess there is a bubble with like statues, like a lot of stuff coming out.
It's a bubble with anything.
Well, I think the bubble kind of has already burst to a degree with the way you see people are liquidating collections, and they're liquidating them for good prices, good in the sense of you're a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the first stage of the bubble bursting already. You know?
Oh man.
Even collectors are like getting out of the whole thing because it's starting to become too much, you know?
I don't. I don't know. I think the problem is, you have to collect to your, like you were mentioning, you have to collect to your means and nobody else's means. Like, I don't understand why you have to get out of a hobby and not enjoy what you have. I never understood that.
And they just get back in when the water's better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to?
Yeah.
Why does it have to be a continuous stream of pieces coming in to enjoy collecting? You should be able to see a photo of a piece or a video of a piece and be able to discuss it and have fun without having in the back of your head that you have to buy it.
Preach, John.
But not everyone's like that. Not like people are different, right? And I understand that. But I think it goes to what you're saying too, Sam, with the influence. I think people kind of get caught up in the whole watching YouTube and like, oh well, he did it, so I have to do it. No, no.
I just think like see how you got all those pieces. You have people, not saying you influence, but people will see it and be like, wow, I want that. Because some people see a piece and it may be a nice piece and they say, I want that piece, and then they struggle trying to probably get that piece and stuff like that. So I feel like you said, like when I sold statue this week, I'm not even gonna lie, it felt good to have more money in the bank.
Right.
It felt good to make profit and
see a plus instead of a minus.
It felt good to make money and put money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to break your pockets and have credit card debt because you're trying to, have the latest statue that that you could have waited and stuff like that.
Especially when you got so much good shit already. I'm like, y'all got so much good shit already. Not saying you shouldn't be excited for new stuff or whatever, but I think that like a lot of us have stuff like even like if you look at Casual's backdrop, he got some of the best pieces out there. He could afford to be patient to figure out what he wants to do now, like without feeling like I gotta fill up every single place that I have space for. You could just do it, but everybody's gonna do them, and that's why for me it's like I won't say how or who or what, but I could talk for me, and like for me it's just like it's clear. I'm just like everybody else. There's some pieces I really, 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 really want to get, and I would have them, but they're later this year or early next year, right? So I have to be patient because I know if I fill up the time that comes, then the time I get those pieces, then I'm going to be the one looking to sell, right? So I don't want to get myself in a situation where I'm going to get some pieces, enjoy them, and I know the stuff that I really want's not out yet, so I'm going to have to try and sell this stuff. So for me, I just got to be patient.
Yep.
I'd say like I even find myself like flinching and balking at the idea of buying some of these new pieces, man. There'll the time when I'll be right there with everyone going, man, Sideshow's really looking out for the collector. These new pieces are they're so affordable. That's cap right now. You know, you see that new Spider-Man that just came out? That shit is 690.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Venom? That's way bigger than that. It's 650.
Mm-hmm.
And think about the span of time that passed between those two coming out. The prices are going up so fast. I think Sideshow's trying their best not to make that six turn
That
to a seven,
700. Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
coming. It's coming. It's gonna happen sooner or later. In fact, it's gonna happen this year. We're gonna start seeing $700 PFs,
If the ESs are
and
going to get smaller, the price is going to go
Gonna
up.
go up. And they
hmm
got Sideshow has room to do that because everybody else is just so damn high
Yeah,
that
double.
even
Yeah.
700 seems reasonable.
Still a bargain.
Yeah, yeah.
it's reasonable relatively, but I mean,
There's
when
still
I
room
look
to do
relative
it.
to what I was paying to Sideshow like last year, it's no
Mm-hmm.
longer reasonable, you know.
Yeah,
And
they're
Yeah.
like the
then the
590 range, right? Like 550,
the
5.
higher that number goes, the more the tax is gonna be. And I haven't bought a Sideshow piece like in like several months now, like in terms of it coming to me. So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
about their shipping situation, but I know I was
It's the
hearing
same.
from people that the shipping has been not too good. So considering that, the tax I'm gonna pay on the piece overall on a Sideshow piece that is going to be most of the time understated in
Mm-hmm.
terms of its design. Do I want to spend like $800 to get that? I think my answer is going to be no for a lot of statues. And so I'm just I'm seeing a lot of stuff and it's like nope, I'm not going to pay that price for that, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Do you have
And
a particular company now that you are open to paying a little bit more for?
it's so crazy. I've kind of just switched almost completely to anime statues. I'm not
Okay.
even really looking, and I love Marvel, but the anime stuff that's on license is so affordable. It's crazy. It's like old Sideshow prices for a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Then I'm also willing to pay a lot more for like a big concept that looks good, and if it's a piece that rarely gets a statue, or if I know the final execution will be up
On
there,
point. Yeah.
I'm always willing to pay for quality. But the quality I expect from a Sideshow statue, and you guys know I like Sideshow, so
Yeah.
it's not like a dig at them. But the quality I expect from Sideshow is not 800. I'm not paying $800 for that. If I get the piece and I want to repaint it, then I'm not paying $800 for that. I don't. No, it's not gonna happen. So I have to be very selective. Maybe a statue like the Spider-Man I can pick up because there's no exposed flesh or skin. It's more simple stuff to paint, like it's just a red costume, with white eyes and black outline. So that's harder to fuck up. And so I can get something like that, but honestly, right now, not just Sideshow, from a lot of these companies, the and I know they have to ask for it, but it's also like I'm just not. It's that transition is gonna take a while for me to
Yeah.
make, for me to adjust to the new reality and say, okay, the value of this statue, what they're asking me to pay, it
Mm-hmm.
makes sense in the current like marketplace, and I just haven't made that transition yet. I'm not yet convinced. I'm kind of being stubborn, and I'm not willing to pay these more exorbitant prices for these quarter scale pieces. Like, you go to what's the name of this place? XM now, and it's
Mm-hmm.
not just XM. There's other companies that they're asking you to pay one third price. What we used to see as one third prices, and now those are quarter scale prices.
Yeah.
And now Prime One is on its way to reaching 2 grand for a piece. In fact, you're already paying
Yeah.
over 2 grand once you ship
Yeah.
the Prime One statue, even if you get it direct. And now they only to say they want to drop their scale. They're more or less looking like they're dropping their scales to quarter scale,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's still going to be expensive. It's just like there's some hard pills to swallow right now, and I'm still collecting, but I find I'm not collecting the same stuff I was collecting a while ago.
So to that point, like I don't think the bubble burst yet. I know it seems like that, bubble burst means like these companies are statues are in landfills and shit, right? Because they can't get rid of them. Nobody's buying them.
Pops.
Do you think that Sideshow crossing the $700 or $800 will push it in that direction, or what would it take for it to be like people are just not buying anymore? That bubble is gonna burst to the point where everything will get cheaper, but for the worse because they ain't gonna be making that much
Well,
shit anymore.
well,
That's
Crip,
recession. That's bubble bursting, right?
we don't even know.
Silicon
I'm
Valley.
just saying, we don't
Hmm.
even know the internal thing that's going on. Like, do we
Exactly.
know? Do we know if they've been laying off employees
Employees
because
and
of
stuff like
things?
that.
Because if statues just sitting on the shelves and haven't sold, how are
Hmm.
they paying the staff if they're not making any money? You
That's what
know,
caused the
I
burst.
already
That's what
repeat
will
the
cause
same statue that's been still on are still available.
it.
So
Hmm.
I think the bubble may have burst because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's because the bubble burst that statue gonna be used as landfill, but they still got to sell it inventory. Some people are
Yeah.
still buying, but
Mhm.
if you're buying very slow, that's not
Hmm.
helping pay the bills, put money in their pocket. Just
Yeah.
imagine if the way you get paid, people are
Hmm.
paying you slow like that. So that's
Yeah.
not
Mm,
helping. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
you
Like the
know.
Well,
Funko thing is like they had to throw away a whole bunch of shit, right? Because
Like
it's
30
Oh, I
cheaper
didn't
million
than
know.
them
worth,
to throw it
30 million
away.
worth of stuff.
Oh,
And
they
Yeah,
threw it away.
exactly.
I didn't
it
know
was
Yeah.
they had
it,
to.
it was
Yeah,
cheaper
yeah.
to throw it away than keep it in a warehouse. The cost of the warehouse versus
Yeah.
just throwing it away was
That's
Wow.
cheaper.
like
So
Amazon
that's closer to
returns.
bursting.
Yeah.
Returns
Yeah,
from
Amazon
Amazon.
did the same thing. Like they rather throw away stuff in their warehouses to make room than give it away to charity or selling and stuff. So statues aren't there yet because we don't hear any stories like that. But to your point, Rashid, like once you start hearing the layoffs happening, so they already got rid of some of their like social staff, right? Like I don't see a lot of their videos that they use, their personalities. I remember
Right, right. You talking about for Sideshow?
Hispanic dude, yeah, for Sideshow.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they already cut back on a lot of that stuff. I don't know if this is related or affected, but then they're coming out, okay, lower the ES, get them out quicker, so they probably don't have to pay as much staff. Like that all points to a direction to where if they're not careful or the side with the community ends up buying or not buying and supporting or not supporting, that I could see that happening, but I don't know what will cause it to actually cross that line. Like I don't know if it's a recession. I don't know if people are just not going to spend $750 on a Sideshow piece. I don't know if people are going to stop spending $3,000 up to close to $3,000 on a 1/3. Like what is that line that when they cross it, Funko situation,
That
or
line
Funko
is
Pop
it's
situation?
the unemployment line. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, there it is, right?
To,
because
I
it's
I
not.
I think. Sorry, Fudgy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say like I just wouldn't necessarily call it a statue bubble because this isn't something just for this particular hobby. It's a worldwide thing. It's the worldwide economy.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
even just the U.S. economy. It's the worldwide economy,
Hmm.
and everything from housing to all the staples.
Yeah.
Prices are going up, purchases are going down, people aren't eating out as much.
Hmm.
The strong restaurants survive, and the smaller ones close down, go out of business. God forbid that could happen with a statue company too, because it's
Hmm.
the most frivolous of things. If restaurants are going out of
Yeah.
business, then yeah, it's not inconceivable that a trinket company is going to
Yeah.
go out of business. We hope not, but
to
it's not so much the hobby of statues itself; it's the world. We're all fucked right now.
Yeah. Usually a recession plus business practices equals the equation that will get you something like that. Like you look at Atari back in the day, another
Yeah.
land filled with like it
Yeah.
destroyed video games, and Nintendo had to
Pitfall.
come and revitalize it way years later. So it's always just a combination of like we started making shitty stuff that we started overcharging for, and then people said I'm not buying this no more, and then it happened. So I don't know where we are. Like I'm not sitting here saying doom and gloom that I know it's coming. I don't. I'm just
Yeah.
curious to be like what Rashid got me thinking when he was talking about what his man was telling him about the economy outside of all of this shit.
well,
I don't know.
to touch on what Rashid was saying,
Hmm.
I to elaborate on it. So I think when it comes to this hobby, you're always gonna find people that have. There's gonna be enough money circulating within this hobby to spend on pieces, and I think the issue that Sideshow was having was they did to themselves. I personally think they are or were. I think they still are really struggling, but they did it to themselves in the sense that they've primed the collector and the YouTubers at the same time to not pre-order and to preach not to pre-order, because when you don't pre-order, well, you'll get an item on Sideshow Seconds or you'll get an item heavily discounted. So the last 2 years we've had that mindset, don't pre-order. It's just what's been happening. You can watch a handful of shows and everybody preaches that. But look how quick that pivots. Sideshow put out their Ivy 250. The community woke up. And in that time, 4 statues are either waitlisted, sold out, or low stock remaining. Of a lot, almost like a line. The Batman Returns, the Daniel Bell Joker, the Ivy has gone, and I think the Harley Quinn now is low stock remaining.
Yep.
Look what it took. It took one day, one release. Even if they took a hit on that Ivy release, look how much business that brought them. So I think we're now going to be we're out of the pandemic mentality. What's going to happen now? It's going to be business and making money. And I think they're trying to scoop themselves out of that hole. And you're going to see a pivot. This is going to be a major pivot for them.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta
Question.
ask yourself though, even why did those sell out? It's because the ESs are so small.
600? Not the smallest.
For Sideshow?
Wait,
With
but
their customer base?
Dark Knight Returns was 2,500.
And it's been out for a while. I mean, like, not
Whoa.
that long.
Well,
But like,
yeah.
when did it start? I don't know. But like, and the thing about the Dark Knight piece, right? Is this sold out completely? Or is it like they're done with the batch?
I think
and then they're
I
gonna
think
do
those
another
batches those batch days are gone. For me
They're
personally, my
are they
opinion.
gone for? Sorry, are they gone for the pieces that were following that routine, or you're saying they're gone, like going forward?
I'm talking from. Well, that's a good point. I'm talking from my perspective is from January 1st moving forward. I think their business concepts are completely pivoting. I don't think you're going to see that batch magical stuff. One thing I do notice a little bit though is you'll waitlist the item and then you'll get an email. Like I got an email from that Dark Knight Returns saying I can order one. So I don't know if that's due to cancellations because it's waitlisted and people are now getting notifications and they're canceling, or if that's them behind the scenes trying to play a little bit of games. That I don't know. What I do think, and this is just speculation because I'm no insider, I do think that Sideshow is completely changing their business plan, and it's they have to, they really have to, because I think they would be one of the first to go, in my opinion.
I agree with you that they're changing their business strategy, but like when I think about it, I would have actually thought the previous strategy could maybe it's possible that could work out for them on a long-term basis versus this current model incentivizes people to purchase now and they get like cash flow in instant, like immediately.
Yes.
But
Like gym memberships.
overall, they're not getting as much money as they would be getting before per piece. And I can't imagine they're getting the same rates at the factory that they would have gotten on a piece that's like 11,000, 5,000 ES to produce a 250 like ES statue. And then there's also the fact that once this IV sells out, they've only sold 250. Now they got to go to the drawing board again and completely design a new statue, sculpt it, do the whole production process, make a new one to sell to people again. They're gonna do a small ES on that. So they're gonna be doing like all these small ES pieces, right? But then they're gonna have to be going into production cycles constantly.
For sure.
While at the same time, we've heard like when I was on Steve's show with a milk car, apparently they want to pay people less. So are they going to be getting less experienced people to make these things for them? And they're also trying to produce, means we're going to be seeing for this new strategy to work for them, I think they're going to have to produce a lot more. If they're going to be doing smaller ESs to meet like It's not even close to the amount of money they would have been making
They're gonna
before.
need to make. Yeah. I don't think.
They
I don't think
they
to your
could just
point,
make
Pudge.
their bases much bigger and charge 1,100.
I don't think Pudgy, not Pudgy. I don't think Buck that they're gonna stick to 250. I think this was like a little spark that started the flame. I can't see them sticking to 250. I think it's gonna be around that 600 to maybe 1,500 edition size number, 2,000 max, depending on the character. But you have to think the amount of warehouse space they're gonna be saving, right? You got to think the cost of warehouse space, the cost of cut their not to be social media. Why do you need 10 social media reps when you're getting you need 10 social media? You think Sideshow's 10 social media reps when you have every statue streamer covering the news every week for free
I was
and giving their
surprised that
opinion,
those guys are getting paid well. Those social media guys.
right? So yeah, that's where you kind of need to cut, maybe cut them from that aspect. If you can save the job and put them more in a customer service role, that'd be great, because we know how their customer service is. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that low ESs is going to be an issue when it comes to, they're going to have to, it's going to have to turn like a factory completely. Just turnover is going to have to be consistent with characters. But that's how they started, right? That's how they built Sideshow to where it is today, was the
Yeah,
constant
but
revolving of
like
characters.
in this kind of scenario, I'm looking at that. It's like, why would they do that to themselves? Start doing lower ES pieces, because that's also more back and forth with the factories. Because for each new piece, you gotta make sure these guys are getting this thing right. For this like small ES, you're not even gonna have like multiple pieces to like get into the swing of things and just keep producing batch after batch, right? I'm not sure how, like, the only way I can see this benefiting Sideshow, this strategy, is that they're getting a large influx of cash, right? And that's
A quick
only
squirt.
if they can get the production done very quickly and push it out the door. So people pay for their statues, they pay off the statues, because that's another thing we haven't actually talked about. How many people actually ordered a bunch of pieces? Sideshow had projected a certain amount of profit, and then as things are getting worse, they're just like, you know what? I can't pay for this. Cancel my order for me. And I'd imagine Sideshow tends to be good about giving people their money back, right?
Hey,
How
Buck.
did that affect your forecast?
Sorry, really quick, John. You gotta get out of here.
I gotta bounce, guys. Awesome convo tonight. I was enjoying myself. Very good. Good to see you guys.
John's running away, Buck. So you just remember this.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, man.
No, you're kidding.
No. See, it's how it is. Anyways, guys, awesome to see you.
Yeah.
Take it easy, guys.
Take
Have a good
John.
night, John.
Bye, man. Good night.
See you.
Yeah, I definitely hear you, Buck. Like, something I want to mention real quick. I think you alluded to really quick too is like these pieces are coming out like $600, $700, and people are forgetting like there's taxes to pay, there's shipping to pay, and now that now that we know that they're controlling shipping prices, is like they could put whatever price they want on shipping, and now you're paying like instead of paying $600, $700, you're paying $900, $1,000 all in, and I think that's gonna like push away collectors as soon as they get that bill. And even with these sales going on, like I feel like Sideshow has to be a little bit more transparent with that stuff. Like they don't have to do anything, but like I feel like once people find out they're getting these poison ivies for $600 and have to pay $200 for shipping, they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna push this off. And I don't know, man. It's
You do
scary where
notice
it's
that
going.
casual, right? That's a thing too that I picked up on. It's probably been around for a while, but I just picked up on it. It's just sort of like it's the hype of, oh, low ES, I gotta pre-order it. You pre-order it. I'm a victim of it too. If it's something I want and it's low ES, I'm a pre-order it. But then there's a whole nother conversation that comes 3 to 6 months later. Yo, I just canceled 3 pre-orders. I just canceled 4 pre-orders.
Yeah, it
I just
happens
canceled
a lot.
5 pre-orders. Because it's like, and I noticed that too. It'd be like it ebbs and flows because you might be hyped on something and you get it, then you have time to think about it, sit with it, change the direct, whatever. It could be anything, right? But then it's like, I canceled. So I don't know. because you want to make sure you get it and you secure it, just in case on the off chance that this is going to be the one that's going to fit in your vision. Then it might not. And then you're like, hey, yo, let me sell this pre-order to you. Here you go.
The camera's trying to capture Pudgy from laughing. Your camera's going crazy right now. Yeah, it's Arch, man. Like,
Yes, it is.
yeah. No.
I want to ask you guys, how would you, if you were a Sideshow, this current situation, if you guys were in charge, how would you try to tackle it? And I just want to preface this with like, obviously we don't have all the information they have,
Mhm.
and we're just speculating. We can't really know all the factors they need to, juggle in order to make ends meet, and how they've come to the conclusions that they've come to. We can only speculate from the outside. But like, how would you guys tackle this if you were like in charge of the company? What kind of strategy would you go with for making statues that you think would be the best course of action right now, that would yield the most profit and make things, and would also be the safest route?
For 6 months, I just make Batmans and Wolverine.
That's it. Batman's
That's
Wolverine. Or have you been to Rashid2024.com? He has his platform there, line item of what he would do to actually, save the statue.
To save the statue
business.
crisis.
Yeah. But if you're asking us personally, it's rough because it's sort of like the ES thing seemed to be working, but from the inside, I don't know how financially viable that is, right? Because of the points you brought up. I do see that it created a lot of energy for people to not only sell out the one piece that had the low ES, but it also took that energy into some of their other pieces and sold those too. I don't know if that is as profitable as doing like 1,000 or 2,000 in the long run without having to go back. So without that knowledge and data, it's just us trying to play business without actually really knowing business. Just sort of like, for me, I would like them to just come out with something and whatever the ES is, and I know what they tried to do. They probably tried to make it so the bots don't get it and the people that actually wanted the piece get it, so they didn't announce it too much. But I like to know exactly how much the ES is going to be, when is it going to be available, and the price, so that if I do want it, I know where I need to be during the week that thing is released and how much time I have to get it. Because it will make me get something earlier if I'm interested in it. It won't make me get something that I don't want just because it's slow, but it'll make me get something quicker. So I would like a company to just do that, but I don't know if that's profitable. Maybe the low ES thing is super profitable.
I'd say a point to that is they don't actually just release the ES. They still give a grace period where it has no ES and you can order the statue and you know the price. Even with the Ivy, they did that. But people is the kind of thing where Sideshow says something, it sounds like a bluff, and everyone calls their bluff, and they're like, Sideshow's like, we didn't blink, motherfucker. And then
they say, did I stutter? Did I stutter? It's like too
and
fitting,
so everyone now they've introduced this sense of uncertainty. So what I'm thinking now is we're not actually going to be getting like the low ES constantly, but it's going to be uncertain, and people are going to feel the FOMO stronger. I've seen them use that word in their emails now. FOMO.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I got one for Spider-Man. It's like,
Exactly.
hey, you were
I
interested
saw
in
that.
that Spider-Man.
I was like, that's not gonna work on me. But I'm
So-
thinking it's gonna work on some people.
Buck, your question was like, how would I run? Like, if I was in Sideshow's shoes, how would I run it? I'd run it honestly, just like how they're doing right now. They picked a character that's not well known, but it's in the world of Batman. They're doing a test run on this character, Poison Ivy. But one big thing too is they probably went through a reorg because they're like, man, we have all this crap in our warehouse and we're not selling this stuff. Let's start doing giveaways. Let's start announcing like this low ES, what people want, and let's just start doing deals. 30% off on Dark Side. I keep mentioning that because that character is like a big character to me. but 30% on a new statue, that's crazy. Like I don't see any other company out there doing like crazy deals on their new products. But I would definitely like do what they're doing right now. You know, little by little, start announcing like every month, start announcing a new character with a low ES, but in different worlds. So like they announced for the DC world, they're gonna do the same thing with the Marvel world, like a character not well known, but a low edition size for that one.
You think they
So
can keep that pace, especially with how they've been slowing down on actual announcements?
I mean, they're gonna have to because like I remember, no, I just saw it today. Rad Titan did an interview with the owner of XM Studios. He said just by just having the steel mold of a character costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's like, we have to mark these up to our prices because we gotta offset that price, you know, somehow.
That's what makes me wonder about the 250 on Poison Ivy.
Yeah, they're losing
Because
money. Like people say they're,
they, you know,
yeah.
the R&D is the R&D, whether you sell 10,000 of them or 50 of them. You know, so you know,
And sometimes that like, that just the production before in the past, you could have like the higher ES pieces subsidize some of these like smaller characters. Taskmaster's still in the sideshow. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like Rashid always says, like Rogue, Wolverine, all these other characters are still at Sideshow, man. Like,
yeah.
I would say one thing for those ones. Those ones had like higher ESs, so chances
Mhm.
are they made the money back a while ago, and now it's really just profit that they're making from those.
So was that sell a is it a coupon or just time things that they're doing? Because I look for that Carnage and see the shit that I want they won't put on sale. That Carnage hasn't gone on sale since like the Halloween
I can get it for you
festivals.
$500 ship.
Brand new.
No.
Professor
But you could do a
Vasquez.
500 shipped.
We're just talking about the pause button, man. What do you guys doing now?
Look, see, because that's the thing. Carnage is on the roadmap. He's
Oh,
put a
gotcha,
spider.
yeah.
So it's like that one's on a roadmap. So I will look for it and be like, is there a good deal on that? Because that one I'm going to use to complete the Spider-Man transformation and the Venom Arise. So I'm looking out for that one because I know I want to get it and secure it before it leaves. But there's always plenty. Oh, but to clarify, that Dark Knight Returns is still on. It's still available right now. It's just pre-ordered, so that one's still there.
One thing I would wonder if I was the CEO of Sideshow is, would it be cost effective if we're going to do low ESs, right? If that's going to be the new strategy, and people are complaining about shipping, and they have to absorb also the cost of getting the product from China, shipped over here, and then shipping it to their states-bound customers. What if they started getting these pieces produced and painted within the states? Now, the labor is always more expensive, yes, but if they hire part-time artists, you don't have the same expenses like that. That's what every American company does, unfortunately. They don't want to hire anybody full-time anymore. That's why your average guy is working 2 part-time jobs to get a full-time salary, and he doesn't get benefits.
Yeah.
But as a shrewd businessman, I'd be like, gee, if I got part-time artists here stateside, wouldn't have to ship this ship back and forth. Maybe if we, would it be cost effective now with the economy hurting to get employment on this side?
Guarantee you.
Maybe does the worm start to turn?
I wish in the perfect world, I wish that was the case. But after Buck goes, I could tell you why I don't think that will happen.
That's even that job doesn't like the painting of statues. This is something I'm constantly thinking about because like I want to do production.
Yeah.
It's not low skill. It's not a low skill job.
No.
To paint.
No, it's not.
Exactly. You need to train those people, and then I imagine you probably have to train them for like months, maybe before they're ready.
We have skilled people in this country. It's just that they've gone into other avenues. Like there's tattoo joints everywhere.
Yeah, no.
And tattooing is a skill. It's an art form.
It makes a lot of money. For the people that do it, but like it's like if you're gonna get painters to do that kind of work, you're gonna have to pay them like more money than they're paying the people in China. That's for sure, like a lot more. And especially because it's not an easy thing to do. You don't just say get in here, mop the floor, or flip the burgers. You're saying paint this thing to this exact standard, like this X number of times,
Or feel
right?
free to jump off the roof. Yeah.
So yeah, what is this? Not that's a good. What is the situation for painting factories overseas? Because I know for electronics like Apple, it's horrendous. It's bad. It's all
Yeah.
low skilled people that are trained to better be able to do it at a certain level of quality. So I think anyone in America get trained to that certain level of quality. It's just more of like they get paid shit. So it's sort of like the amount, the difference between they pay and every time it's like, do I do certain things that I have to outsource for overseas with the company I got, or do I do certain things here? And we weigh it, and it's always like we could get 2 or 3, 4 core people that we could depend on for certain departments, but you have to outsource the rest because of budget. And so it's sort of like, I wish that I can just get, and every time I try, like if I like build a certain team or a certain department, the first thing I do is try to make a play for like, if we want the best quality, the most control, retain the knowledge so we don't have to retrain, we should hire in. And I always be able to get a few, but I'm never able to get a full department. It's be like, get a few, retain that knowledge, blah, blah, blah. But then you have to go, it's because of it is not even close. And even if you wanted to try and do something in Canada, right? To be like, you can do way out. You can go mess with India. You can mess with China and all of that stuff. Be way cheaper. And then going from there to Canada is way more expensive. And Canada is still way cheaper than the U.S. for labor. So it's just like, and you have all of those choices. You're trying to figure out what to do with your budget. And all of these companies just like, it's just too big of a.
They can't.
Especially
too big.
Like the price to import the goods to the U.S. has dropped down significantly. It's not even like cost effective, like to bring it over here, because now like those containers, as we've seen, like the prices have gone down.
They went
down.
Yeah, back to before COVID. Yeah.
Each of us could individually pay for one container to ship from China on our own without pooling money together.
Let's
like
do it.
If we wanted, it's that affordable now.
John wants his container air conditioned though. If you heard him last week,
he's bringing people
because
over.
he doesn't want warpage.
No, he doesn't want warpage. Yeah.
That's a good point though, Buck. Like, what do you think, Rashid?
I don't think that they're gonna never have that where they have painting statues over here. Like he said, I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
Yeah, it's a shame though.
Yeah, I mean, would we save money? Yeah, probably. But do I think that's gonna happen? No, because then they're gonna be out of business over there, and the wages will be higher because nobody's doing cheap work over here, where they may be getting paid over there. That's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they probably have to make the statues more or less also. The ES may even go even lower, and the price, of course, will go higher. So, yeah. So I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Is this? It's funny. I wish I knew somebody at Sideshow so we can have the in scoop. You know what I'm saying? Right? Trying to figure out because they're on Facebook pages. They watch these groups because they want to know what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you think they're not watching, they're watching to see. They heard everybody say, I'm slowing down. I'm not, or don't order right away. And they heard that. And what do? When they have these meetings, they're saying, yeah, these collectors, they're saying this, they're saying that. We think that we're a small group and nobody's paying attention, but they are. So when they see us say, don't order, pause, just wait it out. They're saying, these guys are saying they're not ordering. And our product is going to sit on the shelves and stuff like that. So,
and these guys are insane. They got big shit behind them all over.
Right. Yeah, because
they know.
They know that they know that there's money in here. They know that we're fiends. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how many years ago people were saying, I'll never pay this, I'll never pay that, or I'm not going to buy Sideshow, I'm not going to buy Prime 1. And people are still buying.
The crackheads are stepping up to the crackhead, to the crack house and going, we're good. We're good. No more. I'm good.
Yeah, so
people...
we're still buying. We're still buying. So I remember the guy that came out and said he would never buy from Prime 1 anymore. And I'm sure down the line he may crack and say, you know what, I didn't want to, but they came out with this character. So,
hmm I'll even say so. Go so far as say though, people that are pre-ordering that can't help themselves
Hmm.
hmm
when it comes time to pay that final bill though,
Mm.
and they don't have the money and they cancel, right? Because I think that's what's going to happen. I know a lot of people don't have the self-control to say I'm not going to buy the statue, but like when reality sets in and like they actually don't have the money to complete the purchase, they're gonna have to cancel. And I see it happens. People
and
always
but
doing that.
that came in that email today from Jazz Inc. It said, congratulations. Some people we feel may have had FOMO and they wasn't able to complete and they canceled. So we have one for you, whatever. And our next batch is coming in June or whatever. So, like you said, people, it's a $2,500 statue, and that's not even included shipping. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, you people may have struggled and got $500 in down payment. Not saying that they did, but this is guessing. And now they're thinking my payment is here. Either if they didn't do payment plans, this big payment of 20 something hundred that you got to come up with. So now, because I don't think they like Sideshow, I don't think you could just say, "Oh, I'm gonna switch it to payments now." So now you got to come up with 2,200 or whatever the shipping is, and we either need it or we got to cancel you. And they're just like, you know what, keep my NRD or whatever. So
We're depressing people. Like people are canceling their orders as we speak. Cash is like, I gotta cancel my shit.
Hey,
well, you do got
we are.
you do got some people that's saying, you know what, the hell with it, keep that. I'd rather
Yeah.
let go of $200 than pay 20 something hundred.
Yeah, I
So
would be doing. Yo, collectors
We're driving people to
de-able. We like de-able.
There's the
That's it.
It's
Move
like,
on. Move on to something cheerful.
hey, y'all know that hobby y'all all know and love? Get out of it. It's evil. It's bad. Go
Yeah, I mean,
outside and touch grass,
right now,
everybody.
who has? Are there anybody here on the panel or in the chat that has pre-ordered and it says right now, you know what? I don't even want that shit anymore.
Talk crap.
I'm not lying. I have 2 pieces right now that I'm like, why did I order that? And you can't even tell in the future that you're not going to even want this bullshit. So like right now, I'm just like, I want to say to them too, yo, you know what? Keep my NRD, keep that bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Keep it. You know what I'm
Statue
saying?
Crisis Hotline.
But
please
that's
hold.
real. Like people think because that happens, it should be a shame. No, it's real. Things happen, and sometimes
crisis
wherever
happen
you at.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes crisis happen and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And God forbid, I don't want to talk. I hate talking about mercy with a family member or whatever.
Mhm.
But maybe a house, or crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But to think that if we can stop one person from purchasing a J&D statue, I think we did our part.
I am all for it.
If you can stop
If we
one,
listen, if you need to call the hotline, me and Cripple are here for let you know.
Yes.
To let that J&D bullshit go.
yeah.
We
If
will
you
help
guys
you
are
out.
thinking about
We will
purchasing
talk
a
you
J&D
down. We
statue,
will
call
talk you down from it.
1-900-919.
Right now.
What 919 F J&D
F Daniel.
You know what?
1-800-999 F Daniel.
F J&D boy statues.
I hope they.
I'm kidding.
They cancel. No. I don't want you to get. I actually want them people to cancel because I want to see my first J&D sale, and I can pick up the pieces.
No, but you know what, Buck?
I
You know
can
what,
pick
Buck?
up the pieces
That's
for the
what
low.
happened. Buck, that's what happened recently. A lot of people had canceled, and that Batman and the Bruce Wayne,
Tell him say.
they came up back upstairs, and they said that they had a couple of cancellations. I don't know if it has something to do with that.
They said it was the retailer that canceled.
Oh, the retailer. Well,
Retailer.
yeah, but I don't know if I don't know if it happened because of him.
Only retailers buy their shit though, right? Because like they don't sell directly.
That's so true, though.
Yo, Crippler, Yeah, they sell out all right. They sell out.
Even retailers are canceling. They was like, I
Look,
can't sell
look,
this
look.
shit.
Hey, guys,
Daniel,
I was the first
Daniel,
person
y'all
to say
said
this on stream.
Daniel,
I'm not arguing
your
with you.
statue sell out, right? Right, Daniel, your J&D statue
Oh my
sell out,
gosh.
all right? Okay,
There's a
okay,
color
Listen,
tonight right here.
Daniel
my
taking
shit
all the
sucks.
heat.
yo, Daniel,
Where's my
this
glasses?
guy right,
No.
this guy right here. He'll
I'm
buy your statues, Daniel.
There he is.
Then I'm a proud J&D statue owner, and I
And
have
I
He
love
only has
that.
one.
I
He
have,
only
I
has
have
one,
more I
Daniel.
have more pre-orders on the way. I got the Batman, and you know what? I might even buy the Amber Turd.
You hey, what is the first? Hey, and guys, I want to announce that the first, like, I'm gonna do my first review, and it's gonna be of a J&D statue. So look out for that.
Yeah, Buck, can
For
you
I
the
send
feel
it
like
to us?
this is a joke. It's a terrible joke, and like
Yo,
Can't
Buck,
these ways are built
yo,
different.
Buck, when you get that Barbie doll, can you send it to me and Clipper so we can review it, bro?
Hey, I got it. I got
Hey.
one coming. I got one coming, Rashi. He's gonna
if
be
you
great.
guys if you guys put a down payment insurance in case anything happens, I'll
Yeah,
send
we'll
it
put
to
it.
you.
Yo, you already know
Hey,
the
yeah,
neck on the.
we'll do
Yo,
it.
look, yo, Crippler, he already know the neck on the break in the shipping.
You better
so-
get it scotch guarded. You gotta
Hey,
get that shit
is it gonna have the
waterproof.
Light
DX?
on it.
Don't use a black light after we review it. But on the real though, like, is it gonna come with those extra DX bonus parts you were telling us? I'm sorry, bonus parts that you were talking about.
Bonus.
You got
Bonus.
you got to be on Daniel's nice list in order to get on that.
Oh man, so you can't be a vicious anti J&D YouTuber then.
No,
if we
you
want-
can't.
Damn it.
If you're a vicious detractor, you don't get the bonus points.
Yo, Buck, you know you'll save a lot of money if you just go to Target and get some Barbie dolls and just set them up.
Arch is crazy.
You can even get the
Oh,
Ken doll and cut the hair. And
Oh,
you can have
man.
an instant Christian Bale Batman statue.
Custom.
Yeah.
A custom.
No. When you can make fun like this, it like Buck appreciates it, but Buck criticizes J&D when he needs to criticize him. But he
How many
enjoys a lot
J&Ds
of
you
good
have,
pieces,
Buck?
too.
I got one in like my possession, and then I got another one that I've put money on. I've pre-ordered it, and then I'm contemplating Mara, but I'm gonna wait till she gets into collector's hands.
Okay.
Hey, so once you touch silicone, you can't go back to polystone, right?
I'm
That's
gonna
what
say,
I'm
like,
afraid of.
Nah, he
I'll
likes that
tell you
soft.
this,
He likes
man.
that soft touch.
That soft touch, right? You just
It's like a fake, it was like a fake boob, real boob conversation.
Yeah.
Look, Pudgy.
One's hard and one
Look,
is soft.
touch both of them at the same time. See if you get the same effect.
Take the deflection.
Oh man.
I mean,
All right,
I'm
man.
scared once I get this J&D that I'll be going all J&D, man. Ooh, look at that.
We'll get to some pictures and some polystone, no more silicone talk.
Oh my god.
Yo,
this
Kaz,
is-
I saw somebody selling this too.
Yeah, right. They just got it and they're selling it
Yup,
right
they're
after.
already selling it. Yeah.
5 G's for this thing, and I think that guy wants 4 G's for it. It's like $1,000 off.
Damn.
It's
Wait, this thing costs 5G. What, shipped or?
5 G's by itself. I don't know how much chip.
Yeah,
It's
that's
freight for shipping.
Wow.
And that's
Yeah.
the
Fuck.
Queen Studios, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is
Quarter
huge.
scale.
Saw the Enchan unboxing video. It's massive.
I do like this
Beast.
piece though, man. I think it's a nice piece though.
Does it beat the XM one? Do you think?
I like it better.
No,
What?
like
Really?
the
I like
XM
the
better. I like the
XM.
pain of the XM better.
just
Pictures,
because
I
XM
haven't
is
seen them
comic.
close. That could change if I see it in person.
I think this is bigger though, right?
It's way
Yeah.
bigger, yeah, by far. It's
Well,
way taller.
somebody had this statue when they first got it, and they were so weak they had to call a big neighbor to help her bring it upstairs. So it's so
dude, this thing is huge. You're not weak, man. Come on, this thing is big.
No.
Man,
Someone
I'm not
the
calling
Dildo
no other
King.
man to
The
help me out.
Dildo King.
Carry upstairs.
Hey, I
not-
seen this
I'm
one little dude got an army of other little dudes to lift this thing up, dude, and put it up. Y'all seen that video? That real little dude from Thailand is just sort of like, ugh. So he's like, get him, boys. They all came out like Pikmin. It's like, what?
Oh, I love Pikmin. Yeah.
I love you, art statue collector.
Here it is. Far away. It's still huge.
Yeah, that's a very nice piece though, man. That
I think
Queen
this
Studio.
piece right here, I was looking at it.
Hmm.
The waist is a little thick.
Not
But
wrong
that's
with
how
that.
we like them, no?
No, I want a Coke bottle, man. This
A
looks like
Coke bottle.
this looks like a heavy Thelma for me, you know.
Oh, I see it now. I see it now.
What do you think about the chest area?
Walton approves.
Oh,
Looks
Shane
good,
says it
good.
was 3,300. My bad. I thought it was 5K. The chest area. Jesus.
Yeah.
I just think that the waist should be thinner.
Yeah, I could see that now.
You know, you
I like
see,
them a little voluptuous. I'm not gonna lie.
it makes her look older when her waist is thick like that.
And she probably just had a kid.
Yeah.
I like this piece a lot.
Yo,
I
you
like
crazy,
this.
man. Yo, you bugged out, bro.
What? My wife had like a lot of them.
There we go.
There you go. What do you think? What do you think about? What do you think compared to the Sideshow piece, guys?
I think
Would
if
you
the
rather
waist
have
was,
this or the Sideshow?
I think if the waist was thinner. Look, see, I like the cake.
The melons.
I think if the waist is a little thinner, it'll be
Mhm.
better.
I think the Sideshow Storm sculpt
Yeah.
is vastly superior.
Vastly.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a strong word. That means a lot more.
As for the base,
Better.
both,
Oh
and also
wow.
even the hair sculpt is better. This isn't
Wow.
awful. This is good, but like for the base, I think both are lacking.
Yeah, I was looking at this earlier, and I really liked it, and I think I liked it better than the Sideshow. And then some dude named Shane linked me the painted one that somebody painted, and I was like, oh, the painted one definitely takes it up a notch if you paint the Sideshow one. But I think the default, I like this. I like this one better than the default.
Oh, and this one is like, I guess it's a new custom that's coming out. This is a quarter scale, man. Quarter scale horse is.
Really?
This is definitely
was done.
affordable as hell for for what this is. This is just like 1,000, like right on the line.
Really? Wow.
And that's a quarter scale horse. And that's with that huge ass cape.
Yeah, the cape's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw the price. This came out a while ago in terms of the pre-orders, but I think it's still open for pre-orders. Now they're just showing you the print.
Mhm.
So
Wow. Oh, I brought this one up because like I love anime statues. Like what you see is what you get. The texture on this thing, it's all sand. So like this
Oh,
looks
really?
amazing. Yeah.
Heck
It's
yeah.
like Gara from Naruto, and he uses sand to like for his whatever. But like the texture and everything, like this is what I always go like statue companies when they go like we can't do that because like you know it's hard to make. Like look at the intricacy and all this stuff, man. Like there's a lot going on, and
There is.
yeah,
anime
man.
statues
Let's
always
do it,
smack you in
guys.
the face.
But
Let's
go ask the anime statue collectors. They have
Yeah.
a greater tolerance for breakages than we do. 'Cause
let's
they
make
get
a blood
broken
pact right here, guys. For 1 year, we just collect anime statues. Just for 1 year.
shit. I'm fine doing that.
You on your own, man.
Who's with me? Anime statues for 1 year.
Oh, my headset just went dead. I can't hear you. Shit. I'll be back.
Yo, Rashid, you
man.
can collect Berserk.
If you get one anime statue,
Yeah,
do you
Berserk
guys
is a
know
little
one
different.
that you would get? Like, if there's one that you have to add to your collection, do you have one anime statue that you'll just, you'll get it because you either watched the show, the character, or just seen it before?
I go Berserk or Dragon Ball Z, but Berserk preferably.
Shay said, "Boo!" Berserk
Yes.
is Berserk. Every time I see Berserk, I'm like, "Yo, I don't know what that is, but it looked crazy dope." Yeah.
What about you, Buck? What's like one line that you would collect forever?
It's easy. It's Dragon Ball.
It's easy.
It's not even a question. That's my favorite anime, and manga. So yeah, that's the only thing I would collect. If I couldn't collect anything else, then I would be perfectly happy.
They're
In
beautiful.
See?
fact,
I
most of
can
my PO
appreciate
list is Dragon Ball. Yeah, so it's Dragon Ball and Spider Man.
Primal Chainsaw Man. What do you think, Pudgy? These are crazy, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm not into anime, only for this reason because their statues are always beautiful. They're eye catching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you like quarter scale, you won't really be satisfied if you go anime because most of them are like 6.
Yeah, they're
Oh, okay.
lowest, yeah.
Six is, that would be
Hey, but
that
that's
would be
the
dangerous.
direction Casual is going. So perfect, right, Casual? Let's go.
See you, Arch, man. Have a good night, man.
Take care.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Brenton shared this one. He has like his shrine going on right now.
There we go.
Got the Bowen right in the middle. How it should be right there.
I love that
Hard Hero.
exposed brick look.
And
man.
that's Hard Hero Daredevil.
Look at that. It's got Hard Hero, Bowen, Sideshow, and Iron Studios.
What scale is the Hard Hero?
Brand agnostic.
That's when you just be like, hey, I just get whatever looks dope.
That's right.
Would you ask, Buck?
I was like, what scale is the Hard Hero? It looks like 5th, maybe.
This,
It's
I think it's
still
5th.
1/6.
Is it
Is
1/6?
it so much bigger than
They
the
were
Bowen?
1/6.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, because the Bowens are not really truly 1/6 sometimes. Sometimes, especially that's the first gen, the real first gen.
Yeah, but big congrats to Brenton. I think he's found his focus, so that's really good to see.
Daredevil.
I don't
baby.
think so.
You don't. Oh man, like I was gonna give him like. All right, man. Bowens are 1/7, says Jose.
See,
about, I
even the anime community can't get along. They all separated. Well, it's like DBC, Naruto, One Piece, they all suck.
Even Matt's
Walton is-
getting on it.
Man,
Walton,
yeah, that's why
Walton,
it's-
has, Walton has terrible taste. Ask him what is good, and then you'll
Jesus.
understand why you shouldn't listen to his opinions.
Man, y'all
We
know
debate
better
Walton
than
on
any other
almost everything,
community, man.
right down to boobs. We Walton's always great for a debate. Great.
Y'all too
Great.
niche to be separated.
He's niche with everything. He's a niche guy.
Y'all are niche within a niche within a niche, fighting each other for that little piece of niche.
So I asked the group to like show off their favorite, like what's one collectible in your room that you go like, dang, I'm crazy happy to have this in my collection. This is Anthony Kennedy's. Yeah, these are
Anthony
old school
Kennedy.
bones right here. Yeah, the bus. So Kennedy showed that off.
He got the classic suit too on him and the
Yeah. Yes, this is this Bowen by chance, or is this? Would you guys happen to know, or is this Kotobukiya?
I don't think
don't
Bowen
know.
never made a base that big. Their base is usually simple, right?
That's true. This is cool though. Then Arch, he just had to leave too. Freaking Arch has the Iron Studios Hawkman. One day. I'm not.
Man.
Yeah, one day.
But you know
You want that piece?
I'm not paying no crazy price for this one, but yeah, I do want it. Keep talking, Rashid.
Silence.
You can't say
He was
you
like,
want-
nah.
you ain't getting shit now.
Yeah. Can I clear that up really quick? And Benny was just on the show the other day. I forget what show he was on.
He was on Collector's Table with
Collector's
Adam,
Table, yeah.
Shane, and Rashid last week. Sunday. Yeah.
It was cool to see. Yeah, like Benny has the freaking Ninja Turtles, the Ronin series.
Benny and the Jets.
That's a great picture of it too. It makes it seem like they actually ghost in the back, right?
Yeah, right. I like it. I like it a lot. And then our boy Brenton showed this one off. I think this was like one of his first statues. He went hard when he started collecting.
That's right.
This is a great statue though. It's one of the best.
Transformation.
Freaking Christopher, like this. There's no way to like give this like appropriate scale. This is supposed to be like 1/3, but it looks small in pictures, but when I see it behind like Ramon or somebody else's crib, when they walk around it, it's half size of a human. It's like
That
already
thing is
big.
stupidly
Because
big, dude.
Prime One's 1/3 scale is always overscaled. It's never true 1/3. It's bigger than normal 1/3. And
Mhm.
then like the predators are also huge,
Mm-hmm.
like as well. So
They're
because of
7
that,
feet
he was
to
just like,
begin with,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Because he put that thing next to, I think Adam had it next to the alien, and it made the alien look small, and that alien is supposed to be big. And put next to this thing was just towering over it. Such a good piece, though, but it is very big.
And then our this always gets Matt. Ed COVID shared this one, the Conan on throne.
Yeah, Alan even said it's huge.
Crush your enemies.
King
And he
Conan, baby.
got the whole throne wall going right there. I love that picture right
That's a
there.
great
Yo,
display.
who wins in that battle? Conan, Jon Snow, or Hulk? I think I know the answer.
Shit.
Depends who you ask, man. Yeah,
Depends on who's writing.
yeah, right.
If George Martin's
I
writing,
got
you never
Jon
know.
Snow.
It'll never finish.
Jon Snow died and came back, so there he is.
This is crazy.
Just kidding.
And then David showed off this Deathstroke, and yeah, I love this piece, man.
See, y'all see
really good.
Deathstroke there? I see critical mass every time I see Deathstroke.
Critical mass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a critical mass piece.
And then Elliot showed his Wolverine versus Omega Red.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Disrespecting my boy Omega Red.
Jaden showed this one off. I've
Isn't
never
the
seen. Is
Jaden
this
that's
custom?
on stream? That's usually
Yeah,
in
I always
the-
see him here and there. Like I don't know if he's on tonight, but yeah,
I've
Jaden
seen
showed
him
this one off.
and usually has Silk as his profile picture. So
This is cool. Is this like custom? You guys know?
yeah, I think so. I think it's Graven Labs.
That's
I
cool.
believe so.
I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah.
Graven Labs Hulk.
And then we got our guy Jimmy, man. Jimmy gets a piece every week. But
Yeah,
it's
I
cool.
actually should have ordered this. I think Vision made this piece. I think I'm not sure, but I was supposed to order it and I passed on it. I wish I did. I'm still looking for it too.
We'll talk to Jimmy. Maybe I'll. Jaden. Yeah, this is the guy right here. Boom. Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, man. I'll see if Jimmy knows the commissioner or anything. Probably let you know if I have an extra one. Then freaking Carl, man. Like this is like, see, this is another picture where like size doesn't like you can't tell the size of this thing, but this is 1/6 scale, and this takes up a dining room table completely.
Looks so small in this picture, and that
Right?
thing is huge.
You know the problem with this picture though, and with this piece, no Wolverine.
Oh no, I think that was a smart decision by XM to not include like an inferior character.
No, that's not what happened. He got
Inferior.
defeated by Spider-Man off screen. That's why.
He's webbed up somewhere trying to trying to get to the X-Men to fight this sensitive, but Spidey has just got him like
Brenton's like,
Done.
thank you, Buck.
Yes.
Oh, here he is, Carl. This is Carl, man. Fun fact: that's the first statue I actually PO'd. What?
Oh, really, Carl?
That's a big PO for your first one.
That's crazy. I wonder how many boxes that was.
So with their 1/6,
think it's
those are
four.
1/6
Either
or
3 or
1/5.
4.
You guys said
It's 1/6.
1/6. So can you get a 1/6 Wolverine that will pair nice with that and put it somewhere?
Probably.
Like serious, like with the little dude, like with the proximity pieces.
I can't think of any company that's made a 1/6 Wolverine.
Oh, Figure.com actually answered it for you. You can add the Could It Be Kia Fine Arts Wolverine.
And Cyclops. There you go.
3 huge boxes. Dang. Forensic says the original proposal was to create ad dios, one with Wolvie, but license squashed it. Dang.
Blame Marvel and Disney.
I don't understand why. Like, what What makes them not add a character? What makes them say no?
Yeah.
That's what I be
Apparently,
trying to figure out. Like when they're on the drawing board or whatever, what makes them say, "Don't add Wolverine to this piece"? Why not?
uh, apparently it's a
Maybe the
matter of when you ask.
yeah.
Uh, and it's just like if you keep asking, eventually you ask them at the right time.
Mm,
It's like
I heard like Alex
Jubilee.
talking to some other dude, to what's his name, the guy that
Hey.
runs Figurama about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly what you said. Depends the timing when you ask. Yeah.
it's like
Those
like being
interviews
a
are
kid
great,
and
man.
asking for ice cream. Can we get ice cream? Can we get ice cream? No. Yeah, ask at the right time. Yeah, let's go, guys. Okay.
But yeah, Rat Titan has been doing interviews with XM, Figurama, and I hope he's doing a bunch more. But those are good interviews if you guys haven't watched them yet.
Hmm.
Hey guys, we want to make this awesome Dio, X-Men Dio, the ultimate X-Men Dio. What characters we got? We want Beast, Archangel, Colossus, and get this, Wolf Jubilee. Wait. Jubilee. Wait.
Cancel.
I didn't hear Cyclops. I didn't hear Trust me, people are dying for Jubilee. And
What's her
that's what
powers
happened
again?
right there.
She can
They
do
were- they were-
fireworks.
See, that's
They
fine.
needed
That's
more inclusion on the
fireworks.
diorama. More inclusion. Okay.
Oh, man.
More representation.
So they needed more, but they didn't go through like they didn't do Storm, they didn't do Rogue, they didn't do. What was the lead of the Morlocks name? They could have done her.
Callisto.
Callista. Yeah. It's just like, there's so many. They could have no, but Jubilee is. Ooh.
Yeah, there's like Kingpin, by the way, Rashid in the back.
There it is.
Yeah.
You gotta get his bald head and make him sign that.
I want a Kingpin.
No,
just
but there's a
choke
custom.
slam.
Somebody's doing a custom Kingpin where he's standing with
Yeah.
he's standing.
There's
It looks
two.
Matt
two?
had one.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think
Matt had
sold
one.
it.
uh,
I think
Oh,
he
did he?
sold it. I think so.
I love this one though. This Goblin, like freaking XM did this one perfect. I think.
Yeah, no, I love that one as well. Cash is gonna sell me that one, right, Cash?
And then freaking Kisa's got this
Oh
one.
man, this piece of shit statue belonging to a piece of shit collector. Come on, man.
Wow.
damn, that's
Get.
yo Buck, man. Damn, you hit him up.
Where's Kisa's? Where's Kisa's?
Buck versus
well,
Keesus, baby.
He can't
It's
type
Oh
fast
coming.
enough.
yeah,
Oh,
here we
man.
go.
It's
Here we
coming.
go. It's coming.
I
It's
heard this
coming.
statue
Now you know
belongs
what?
to
I wasn't.
the person who loves Superman.
I gotta agree with Buck though. I never liked this statue, man. I don't know what it
Tell
is.
him, Rashid. Tell him.
It just looked like melted polystone.
Yeah.
And they
Keesus
just
doesn't
painted
even
it.
like this statue.
Yeah, it does to me. Everybody was trying to say, "Oh, it's gonna match up with the Ghost Rider on bike," and once it came out, it was quiet. It was you don't even hear nobody talk about this piece, man. You know.
No.
Everyone in chat boo Keesus. Just right, boo.
Boo, Keesus.
Oh man.
Oh, Canada, Ontario, Canada.
I think this is a Critical Mass right here.
Critical Mass.
Yeah, this is his favorite piece. He's happy to have this one, and I completely agree with this thing. It's
Yeah,
Craziness.
I still love that in the
Can you
collection.
guys tell what statue is next to it to the left?
No, I can't tell.
The Sideshow
let's see.
Punisher PF.
by the skull.
Yo, that's a good game for a show. Like, get like
Oh,
little
God.
pieces of a statue
Yeah.
and have people try and guess like which statue that is.
We used to do that
Statue
on Astro
concentration.
Show. What was it called? Pin the name on the statue. We used
Uh-huh.
to do it on it. Yeah. I
So,
always
yeah.
won.
He
That'd
would
be
like
fun.
zoom in like crazy and go like, "What statue is this?"
Yeah,
I
that'd
remember
be
that show.
fun.
It's really fun.
And then Martin has this one. This is crazy, man. I don't remember this.
Did he
like,
repaint
portrait.
that?
It looks like it, right? It's like really brown.
Yeah.
It's probably just the camera settings. But it looks good.
This is 1/3, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know he's still available on Prime One site.
Are you sure for real? I thought they did a sale and it sold out.
Nah,
Swamp Thing?
I think he still said. Well, last
I
time I
think it sold
checked.
out recently.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong. Let me check right now.
This is Matt's favorite. Uh, I always say this. He loved this so much he got it twice.
Fury of the Beast.
This
Oh
is-
Throw one in the cart
It's
for
still
me, Buck.
available.
Yeah,
It's
throw
still
it.
It's
available.
still available. Damn. Yeah. They're
What's
doing
the
a
edition
sale
size on
on
that
it.
thing? Is it like
Dang.
200?
I like that.
800 on the regular and 500 on the DX.
Matt don't really love it because if he
Beautiful
really
piece.
like it, he'll
But
buy
it's
it 3
it's been
times
out
because
for
it's still
years.
available.
No.
3 times.
This is Matt. Matt's the Gorilla and Conan. Not.
You know, a guy Michael. I've seen this before. It's a custom one though.
I
Mm-hmm.
saw somebody selling it, but I just, I said, nah, I'm passing on it.
This is the same studio that did like that diorama, the Spider-Man diorama. I had this on pre-order, but I canceled it, and then I got kicked from the group.
What made
That's
them? What
crazy.
made them? What made them kick you out of the group though?
It was the cancellation of this piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That piece look like it has a lot
That's
of
pretty
depth,
ghetto.
dude. Like a lot of depth.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. That thing
And
look
this is
Uh-oh.
this Devastator, right?
That
Like
kid
his son's
Yeah.
right
looks
in front of him.
real. Is that
Mhm.
silicone, J&D? Go back to the pics. Damn, they getting so realistic.
This is huge, man.
Yeah, I
100%.
think they did a good job. I remember when what's the guy's name? Who has the channel? The Asian guy.
DT,
DT.
Yeah, he
DT2.
did. He put this together.
Yeah.
You know.
Had to like bring out a whole new table for it.
That looks
Yeah.
really dope, though. I like that. Devastator.
Th- This our boy Phoenix. I asked everyone just to pick one. This guy picks like all this whole room.
I can't decide. I got so many.
That's crazy.
He
man.
bought the Batman Hush Cave twice.
Why
Different
not,
colors.
man? I think he sold the black one.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
No, he sold the blue one. Wait,
Oh,
I
He
forget.
mixed the heads. It looks like
Yeah, he put the blue one on the black one.
oh, there's our boy, Poor Boy. He repainted this one too with silver
That's
boots
poor
and
boy
everything.
in the building. Oh, look at the boots. Yeah.
And Phoenix has like look. Phoenix is like cornered the market with the capes.
Mhm.
Anytime I see a Superman, it's like, yeah, I already talked to Phoenix. Don't worry about it.
What up, Adam?
Oh, here's Ramon. Man, this looks beautiful, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
Ramon.
Ramon.
It goes Mr. President right here.
Yo, who's that setup, yo? That shit is dope.
I wonder if I
That's
could get this
fire.
It's aight.
from
It's
from the collector for like maybe like $2,000.
Yo, you
The
think if I
Spider-Man?
call him up, he'll hit me up? Like,
You think he'll do delivery to Texas?
yeah, no, I heard he
Yeah, with a
cool. I heard he
bomb,
drives into
with a
the
bomb
city
on
and
the
shit.
package.
Whoa. God, man, this is crazy.
When I did not think I was gonna like the Boba Fett when I got him, but I love him, man. That thing is
Mhm.
solid. It's all
It
solid.
really does. Like, I don't think it needs it, but now that you see it together, I can't see it without it. It's one of
Yeah,
those things. It's like
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah.
You talking about
It's
with
like
the
if you have the
carbonite?
carbonite, yeah, if you just had the
Yeah,
carbonite,
you
you'd be
have
like,
to
you
have.
good, you good.
Yeah,
But
but
then
now
you see it together, you're like, no,
you
you need
gotta
that.
you gotta have both. I'm sorry. You have to
Yeah.
have both, man.
Yep.
That's crazy. One of the guys,
Oh shoot.
RJ, shared this Thanos. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Doctor Doom on Throne, like the OG and the new one.
Oh
I'm
man.
thinking about putting. I don't know if anybody's interested in Doom on Throne. Let me know.
Doom on
The Sideshow one.
Throne.
Yeah.
Dang. He also like quick, I think.
Mhm.
I got my eyes on this one, man. Like the Doctor has this one. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though.
Mm.
I think
That's like
honestly, I
Caleb.
think the Sideshow one is the best Doctor Doom. I like how he's got his hands folded, like what.
Mhm.
hmm
I love what he did with his lighting for this shot. It makes it seem like they're like in some abstract astral plane or something.
That's crazy, man. Rocco got his Thanos. Like this is a piece he likes a lot. And-
Somebody upset it for Frenzy.
oh look, Jaden's asking, are you accepting crackhead prices, Rashid?
Nope.
Rashid will send you a bomb.
Nope.
Be careful.
No crackhead price. I'm doing a decent price. No crackhead prices.
Yeah. There's a place for crackheads.
This is Slipper.
Ooh. Okay, this is crispy. He's got like this guy.
Yeah, when he told me that he had this, I didn't know because I thought he just did Star Wars. But yeah, he
crispy.
I love the one on the left with the bat with
Oh,
chops.
yeah.
Yeah, that one
That's Guyver 1.
I thought about getting it just for the base alone. You know. Now let me ask you, Buck,
That's an
you know
anime.
about-
That's
all
an
right.
anime.
Let me ask you. All right, calm down, Buck. He got the big McDonald's smile that he got.
Yeah, you see it?
Like $2. Buck, all of these now, not every. These are different armors or something like that, or different characters. The blue.
It's the same character, but like different power ups, different like versions of the suit.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
What song goes to your head when y'all see this collection right here? Mine just so fresh and so clean.
I know,
Yeah.
man.
And it's like, you know, it's one of those
Yeah, when he
situations
said-
where
when he
like
showed
the
it to me,
theme
man.
is really showing through.
When he showed it to me, it looks so organized and clean, bro.
Even the smaller pieces in the bottom, they're also from Guyver as well. So that's pretty awesome.
You don't like Guyver on Buck?
No, that's all. No, I do like it, but he doesn't have the last one the Prime 1 did, the yellow one. Forgot what they call that suit.
See, this is what other collectors say to other collectors. Oh, you're missing this. You're missing that. Like, look at all the pieces he already has.
maybe he doesn't like that suit design.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So, did you get to visit him yet, Rashid Slipper? I know you live.
Nah,
lives
not
close
yet.
by.
Not yet. Because he came by me and stuff like that. You know.
Is that a light he got in the corner, like a light beam, or is it that light coming from?
I thought it was a sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm wondering what that is.
It just looked clean, man. The way he has it all centered with the ones on the beneath. You know?
Yeah, and like I don't know if you guys know, but this is like Calyx, right, from IKEA, the stand. So didn't spend too much and looks really clean, man.
No clutter, just like crisp.
Yeah.
Crisp design.
It's crazy.
The only thing is like there's overhang on the statues.
Yeah.
OCD is like messing with me. It's like, oh, shift it back.
Yeah.
Let it-
Oh,
Like
throw
make it
this
come out
away,
a
right?
little bit, or rather hang them from the back than the front, right? Let it
Yeah,
hang from
exactly.
the front, yeah.
That's funny.
You can bring them in from the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do with my pieces. Like I had to bring out the bestas out a little bit because
Yeah.
freaking 1/3 scales doesn't comply with bestas.
Yeah.
So
I
this
know
is
who
funny.
This is. Guess who get?
Yeah,
I
let
can
everyone
guess
guess.
I guess that's a Gotham Cenobite Terry piece right there.
You know what's crazy? Like he collects all like the metal line, and this is his favorite piece. Like this isn't part of the metal line, but this one sticks out to him.
I think he I think he likes horror too.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Oh yeah. He's the Hellraiser guy.
Yeah. Because I had the, you know, it's funny. I had the Noel Batman, and I just could not get into it. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember I hit Chris the Batman statue collector. I said, "What do you think about the Noel?" And he was like, "It's amazing." And then a couple of months later, he sold it. You know what I'm saying?
How did he sound when he said that again?
It's amazing. No disrespect to Chris the Batman statue collector.
Yeah.
But you know,
no,
I
because
just
he gets
couldn't-
excited. I love that.
I
he
like
gets
the.
excited.
I like the.
Rashid, was that your white guy voice? What was that? It's amazing.
I wanted to say that. I want to say that.
If you ask him any white part, he'll be like that. Oh, Walton said Red Death is better.
Oh man. Well, everyone that like contributed to this thing, thank you guys all, man. Like we had a bunch of laughs just from you guys sharing the pictures. Like awesome stuff.
Excellent.
Y'all got some good stuff, man.
Within the community too, which is crazy, and that's why like, I could live through some of you guys. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to get everything.
It's cheaper.
All Our boy CFO showing us how it's done with pictures. This is an old school Sideshow Daredevil too. Psh, makes it look like it's new.
Yeah.
And we need our brother to come back to the light.
You guys think CFO does do weddings?
Better shoot.
I'm like, yo, I would get married all over again so he could take the pictures because our pictures didn't come out that.
Now that's crispy.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
I remember when people were like, "Nah, they can't buy this because it's made out of vinyl." But it's the best Swamp Thing in my opinion. This is hand sculpted.
I've seen this in person, man. Like you pick it up, it feels like you're picking up a toy.
It's very light, yeah, because it's made of vinyl. No,
this
Sideshow.
is Sideshow. Yeah.
That's a Sideshow? Wow.
It's an older piece. And I'm sure after they did this, they probably decided never to do Swamp Thing again. It took a while before this sold out. And a lot of people were just like, no, why is it made out of vinyl? But like,
pissed.
You
Do
look
you guys
at
think
this,
people
and
put
again,
too much stock in materials? Like
I remember I had this piece.
Mhm.
You know, it was like I returned it because it was like vinyl. I mean, you know, it's a nice piece though, but I just returned it.
Yeah, I understand. If it feels extremely flimsy, I can understand. But for the most part, I think people put too much stock in the material used. Because, like, I think once you put it on the shelf, you know, just forget about it.
And then you can see some of the seam. Believe it or not, if you look, you can see some of the seam lines where it connected with the tendrils. So you know, I just returned it, man.
Yeah. I gotta say again though, that thing is hand sculpted.
Oh, this right here.
Oh, this hand sculpted.
Yeah.
Talented people.
And this is our boy right here, man. This is like the happiest adult kid I've ever seen.
Oh shit, he got drafted for the
But his
war.
reviews, man. Sometimes his reviews will like make you think a piece is not great, man. The way I don't go by his reviews, man. You know? That's hot. The helmet's hot though.
I love this right here. Like, look at the numbers. Like how many people they killed. I was like,
that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad he's fighting a good fight. I didn't know he was a trooper.
Yo, have you ever been watching The Bad Batch or nobody's watching it?
Not yet. I've been watching Argon. What's the Star Wars one called?
Argon.
Argon?
Andor.
Andor. I'm sorry.
Argon is the other version of that you gotta watch late when the kids are asleep.
Jesus.
Isn't argon like an element on the periodic table?
Ooh, critical mass. That's what's up.
No, but I haven't been seeing Bad Batch. I heard it's getting good though right now.
Yeah, it's real serious. It's not no kiddie things. They starting to tell you deep stuff about Star Wars on it.
You know, the Hot Toys released all those. You know, the whole Bad Batch. Everyone's buying those out right now, just because like the whole series is out right now.
Yeah.
But they're buying them out quick.
I like that helmet though. That helmet's hot.
Yeah. You guys you shouldn't drink that before going to war, man.
Badass guy.
No, you can tell he has fun with his stuff.
Pudgy, man. He's an aficionado of watches too.
Yeah, he's got a tag. I like tags.
Yeah. Really cool. Oh, here it is. I'm just gonna show it for a couple of seconds. Let you guys,
That's crazy, man. I want to see who ordered this crap.
Whoever ordered this in the chat, throw up a me.
Who ordered the Thanos? Thanos on prone.
I think the ES is over 90 on that one.
That's
pretty high for a custom, right?
It's pretty high for that statue.
Or Thanos bending over, that is high.
That should be an edition size of the one dude who wants it.
Jerry's asking, why does he have kill marks on his helmet? Do you guys happen to know?
Because his plane's in the garage. I
don't watch the show.
Is it because troopers usually miss?
I want this.
The clone troopers, they don't know how to aim. So whenever they do get a kill, they have to count it.
They have to count.
So when you shoot a lot, sometimes you make a mistake and a stray will kill somebody. So you got to mark it on their helmet.
Oh, this is funny. We all know Dildo King himself got that piece.
Oh, the Dildo
Wow.
King, of course.
Rashid, you're getting this one, or is this one?
I said I was, but
That
I
looks
have
good.
I have the other one, the Weapon X, not the
Oh,
phase.
that's
I think
phase
I have phase one. I have phase.
That looks really
Looks
good. I like that.
That looks
yeah.
really nice.
This is
Jesse's accent. Are you gonna review the Thanos?
I skipped that
He's
thing. I was
got
like, just like
he said,
Rashid,
"No, I
get
skipped
that off
it
the
for a
screen.
reason. I skipped it for a reason."
Anybody reviewing that thing? What do you call it? Thanos.
Thanos.
I call it Thanos. Thanos on throne.
DX Thanos.
If they send you guys one for free,
I use it as a pencil holder.
There you go. That's the Weapon X you're talking about, right?
oh wow. No, those three look great together. What scale are those?
quarter.
Really?
But
Yeah, I have
probably
I have the weapon.
probably bigger slightly.
Yeah, I have the one on the right, the Weapon X one.
See,
The one
Jeremy,
on the
that's
right is
how I
probably
feel about.
3.5. Right?
All three of them are hot though. I like them.
Oh, isn't this the one that sells for like 10,000 or something like that?
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Wow,
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's 10,000. I know the going rate in the market, but
You got them going, Rashid. Look at this.
Oh, come on, man! Don't start that, man. I don't want Chris thinking that I'm mocking him.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's a beast.
wow.
It's the best ever.
Oh, 6,000 plus. Wow. That's crazy.
No, I'm not doing that. It's not.
When is your birthday, Rashid? No.
That's hot.
That's
cool. How do you guys feel about like when they take like when they go like Omega Red, a character that you personally really like, and they put him on a bat, let another hero step on him?
All dead.
I hate that shit. I'm like, no. Get off.
You
So
were my boy.
that one goes for 6K.
6K, yeah.
Wow.
Phase 2. That's by Alejandro Herrera Escura. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. That's cool. That Thanos doesn't snap. He claps.
I was about to say,
God.
you need to chill. These guys are talking. I'm over here just cracking up at the chat.
I want to know whose idea was it to make that thing, man? What is wrong with these movies, bro?
I thought when I saw pictures of it, I thought it was a joke. But when I saw the factory pictures, I was like, wow.
No, man. The market responded. They bought it, man. It sold out. They like sold out after like 2-3 days. I'm like, wow.
I heard that that's a popular pose that they do with almost every character in China or Japan. I don't forget which one, but I did see a picture of a different. It was a female in that same.
I saw the female
exact
one.
pose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
It's
was just
called
like, okay.
it's called the Jack O pose, and it's because it's a character from a game called Guilty Gear, and her name is Jack O, and she does that pose, and like it's just a pose. It became a meme, and so they do
I
it.
have that game. I don't even remember. I might play it tonight.
Yeah.
What
Our
was
guy
that?
Evan.
What was that?
I don't remember what is it kaiju?
Are they? I don't
Yeah.
know. They might be from some movie. I just thought they looked like kaiju.
I forget what the name is. I'll come back to me. But yeah, freaking Evan has like dark side, everything. Yeah, there it is.
Yo,
He has a YouTube too.
it's me,
This
Evan.
got the dark side lover, boy. Wow.
Yo, Evan, you should get like one of those arcade machine claws right over that, and then anybody come to your house, you could just be like, and they can pull out a dark side.
We got the new 52 Dark Side and a bunch of others.
Oh, here we go. That's he's right there. Bile from Godzilla.
Violante.
Violante from
Evan.
Godzilla.
So it is a
Dark side,
kaiju.
the dark side lover guy, right?
Yeah, he has every
Look,
dark side ever made, I think.
Love Starfire. Remember that Starfire? Yeah, Starfire is hot.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that
okay.
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
I
I
have
like
the
that.
sideshow one. The sideshow one to me, I'll never let go of that piece.
Yeah, both of those Psylocks, like those are those Kotopakia.
Yeah.
Some of them are the Psylocks are Kotobukiya, but some of the statues are DC Direct.
Yep, the one in the middle.
That's a nice
cool.
display.
And yeah, like I said, Dark Side. See, this is the Sideshow one, man. Like, look at the size compared to the 1/6 scale. Like,
Oh yeah.
they did this guy dirty, man. But
Man,
I mean, 1/6 is actually a decent size, though. I mean, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's detailed. You know, when you
yeah, no, it's big
close
compared
one.
to
Yeah,
look.
the armor, the paint on the armor, metallic is nice, man.
Yeah.
man, his portrait is amazing. This is like the portrait I was imagining Dark Side. Like,
Yeah.
there's
That
cracks and
one,
everything.
one was on to the right, the Sideshow one. I had that one, and to the right, that
This
one.
guy.
Yeah, I put it together, man. It was the most boring statue to me, man. I just, you know, I just,
Tell
Put
him,
it back in the
Jerry.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry was saying that he doesn't supposed to be humongous.
Yeah. Well, that's his Dark Side.
Mm.
No kidding. So I brought this up because this just got announced from the Hot Toys world, and this is to me it looks
Ooh.
amazing. And what you guys, this Hot Toys, yeah, and what they could do with freaking
Look
the
at that.
poses. I'll show you a good picture. Look at that. That's so you could. They actually sell this separately too. So
See, this is why I get Hot Toys to do shit like this and pose
Yeah.
like that. So like,
I saw
oh
a
man, I wish I
whole
would have
like
shared some pictures of my Palpatine. I got them all on doing some action shit. I might share it for next show.
I wonder will
saw a
they
whole
do
collection.
a Luke series on
Mm-hmm.
Disney.
oh, like Disney Plus,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, like what he's been doing since Return of the Jedi and stuff like that.
Yeah, they didn't even introduce like like Jade or anything, right? They just said that
picture
doesn't
right there look
exist.
hot right there. The way
Right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Like
the way
the
he's
poses.
actually swinging that lightsaber was crazy, man.
Will
Yeah.
the actual lightsaber light up or
That's the thing. So in the picture, it looks lit up, right? But like when I looked at the Ahsoka Hot Toys they did a almost similar pose with like the saber wheel like moving like that, but it doesn't light up. So they
But that's
photoshopped.
weird to me, casual, because every single Jedi or Sith that I have for Hot Toys, it lights up with battery.
Yeah.
But so like to have Ahsoka not light up is weird because they all lit up up until this point, and then you can also send it to this dude in the Philippines that I'm going to, and he can just make them light up through AC adapter or USB, however you want.
I'm
And
gonna have
then
to
you
do
can
that
light
if
'em
I
up
get it.
forever.
Yeah.
So go back to that
looks
last
good.
picture, Cass. That look
This
like
one?
a paint. Nah, not the last one. The one you just no. Keep going. Yeah, that look like a painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks hot.
But this is what you could get away with like Hot Toys. Like if you like taking pictures, man, you could set these up and
I
Hot
think
Toys
if
photography is always on point.
Yeah, it is.
I was into Hot Toys, I would definitely do the Star Wars. I like how the Star
Yeah,
Wars.
I agree
but
with you.
there's so much post processing on this. It's like
Oh yeah.
It's
you kind of just want to see the
All the
product,
effects.
but then I guess they have the normal pictures where they don't do all the extra stuff, so you can see what the actual product will look like.
Stir your
But some of this
imagination.
stuff can like it's like letting you know what you can do. I guess if you like taking pictures yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they marketed to is like, for all you photographers out there, look what we could do, and I know y'all do it way better than we do.
So the portrait is kind of off from like the the Luke
Yeah, it
Skywalker
is.
from the original movies, but this matches the series. To be honest, like I compared
Because the
the
series was kind of off. So
Yeah.
it's just-
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they wanted to keep it like connected with the movie. I mean the TV series.
the TV series. Yeah.
Or it's a happy accident.
And this bad boy came up too, man.
Oh man.
It's like the best ever statue for me. Like look-alike, or this is like 10 out of 10.
And this
Yeah,
is
likeness,
Queen,
likeness.
right?
This is Infinity Studios.
This is
I think?
Infinity. Oh man, see Infinity. That's what I'm talking about. Every time I see an Infinity, I'm like, it's worth it. I don't care what y'all like. That looks like them. It looks crazy. Look at the detail. Look at the freaking.
Yeah, when people
I
say
don't
like
know.
90%, I'm like, this is like 99%.
That thing looks crazy.
I think the jawbone. Go back to that last picture. I think the jawbone should be a little
It's a
bit,
little off. Yeah.
yeah, a little off or whatever. But
Even on the old one,
I'm-
even on old dude.
It looks good there.
yeah, it looks good there. But
Side profile.
yeah, when you see the side part, his jawbone should go drop down a little. It should be more
Like right
square.
here, right?
Right.
Okay, okay. I could see that.
I
Damn it,
mean, do
Rashid.
I know it's Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yes, of course. I mean, if it's in your house and somebody comes in, people are going to say that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. But you know,
Come on.
Between this and the Bell piece that they just showed, those are some of the most impressive likenesses I've seen so far.
you know what? When Sideshow, you know, what? These statues come a long way because at one point, Sideshow, Arnold Schwarzenegger bust, the Terminator was going for a lot of money too. You remember that one, Pudgy? The Sideshow one, and now they got these silicone, which looks so close to the movie, and his base. I think his base is awesome, man.
Yeah, this thing looks incredible to me.
Do you guys happen to know the price on this one? Duck Rogers is asking. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's
like
about
4 or 5.
$250.
What?
$2.99.
Too much 99.
It's four and change plus tax.
Yeah.
It's almost probably gonna be like high fours. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Doc Rogers, we need like a fucking Omni-Man and Invincible statue, man. I don't know where those are. Why is the companies not giving that to us? I saw the
Omni-Man?
Kacharic Bros, they sculpted a fucking beautiful, like, Invincible one. Oh my god. I wish that was made into a statue.
Edition size of $5.99.
Wow, it's high up there for being 1-to-1 scale too,
The
right?
Dark Fate one, is that the one where there was like by Mexico or something, or the Mexican Terminator?
That was the last one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dark Fate was that was the
I
one.
thought the other one was pretty good. What was the one before that one? Where he was fighting?
Genesis?
Yeah, that's when he was fighting Connor, Sean Connor. He would turn bad or something.
No, you might be thinking of the one with oh fuck, Genesis.
Christian
You might
Bale?
be thinking of Genesis.
I
There's
guess
one
so.
with Emilia Clarke, and then there's one with Christian
Emilia
Bale, right?
Clarke. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This for you, Buck. Says, damn, that's like 1.5 R wins. Also agree, we need invincible statues.
Invincible.
Oh, so look at the arm, man. Like I just saw the arm today, and I was like, wow, they actually did that too.
That thing,
That's a nice
dude.
touch.
Yeah, if this looks anywhere like near this, like, I anybody who get this, I'm like happy for you because these things look mad.
I've never
dope.
seen any picture of these in hand, like their bust.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard anyone like comment on what it's like when they finally get it in hand.
No, Dr.
did.
Mike said he
Yeah.
actually said, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Crippler. Some of them he said look like wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I think
sold
he
them
got rid
all.
of, I think he
Wow.
sold the Infinity instead. The Queen did he say the Queen looks more?
Queen.
Yeah,
He said
he's messing
Infinity-
with Queen now. He said
Yeah, he
all
said
these
the
things-
Infinity is like wax. So that's I mean,
yeah, like shiny. Like
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what he says is like there's realism to this thing, but there's like no human realism. It's like he doesn't see like nerves or muscles compared to what Queen does. Queen, you could see the nerves, you could see like different pigmentation, and I don't know, man. I've never seen one in person.
yeah, I
so-
never see.
I know, 'cause every picture I see,
Oh,
the
you mean
Infinity
like
the
one.
temple vein going
the
on.
paint
Yeah.
the paint job is better on Queen, so you
Yeah.
can see like
Yeah, it
the
said- yeah.
blood vessels underneath the skin.
Yep.
Is what you
So
mean.
I think this looks badass.
Yeah, this looks badass.
I mean,
But
to me,
again,
this is good for me. You know, I mean, I don't know. It takes a
Yeah.
real critic to be like, yeah, it's not lifelike enough for me and stuff.
Yeah.
I think
I like
also
this
when you're paying, it's like it's like when you see it in person, that like skin texture, if they don't paint the silicone well, it can look like dead. Like it doesn't have the complex color that you expect skin to have. Like
It kind of looks like a
it
mortuary.
look
job.
lifeless. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You see this one, Buck? Do you think does it look dead or
No. This looks good, but again, it's about the difference between production and proto, right?
Yeah.
When you get it in, this is gonna be painted by their best painter, like in the house, and then you're gonna versus the people on
Factory.
the line in the factory that are gonna paint this.
If I see this in person and I was interested in these pieces to look anywhere near this, I'll be one happy son of a gun. Like, yeah.
Jose says he looks like Arnold there, but in person he's gonna look like his stand-in.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Rashid, man, you said you were right. The base looks badass too, man. It's like a nice base to go along with what's already great.
Yeah, that's nice.
I
That's
agree.
nice.
It's one of the best ones for a bust that I've seen.
So Jarhead shared this picture. He says like got 4 customs. No, I think it was 4 custom statues or 2 custom statues, all at once.
Did he sell the one that he was selling?
He was selling the Iron Man, and I forget what else he was selling.
The Black
I think he
Panther,
did sell
the
them.
Black? Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. I'll ask him if you want.
What's in the
Like-
box?
What's in the no worries.
Okay,
That box says Phase 4. Well, Phase 4 of what? It's a Silver Surfer? Is it Wolverine? What is it?
What is in the box?
Oh man, did you guys see these pictures? Freaking Jeff, man. This is the guy that has like all Star Wars downstairs. This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking. I wish I could have got this piece.
Is that Bastila on the back?
Is that who?
What is her name? Bastila from Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, is that?
Revan's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's him.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
This looks amazing. ATST. Yeah.
I love that Darth Revan though. I love that piece. I won't let that piece go.
You hold on to that.
I'll say it after show. Yeah, but like this looks amazing. This is like custom, and this is Sideshow right here.
Oh, that custom looks nice.
You see how they missed out? Like freaking lighting up the sabers.
Lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
missed
know.
out.
That's such an easy win. Like,
Right?
Oh my goodness.
It knocks it
People
up from like
want
an 8 to a
lightsabers
10
that
easily.
Yeah.
But this
You
is
know what?
Sideshow.
I don't even would use the lighter feature because I don't. It's just it's quick to show somebody or like take a picture like this, but it just adds so much more. I mean, look at the size of that base. Look at the tree. I don't know.
By far, I think so. Yeah,
Hey guys, I got a dip.
you're good.
You're not
Buckman.
free to go yet, Buck.
Yeah.
We'll talk some more anime on the next one, man. Have a good night, man.
See you, Buck.
later,
Good to
Buck.
talk
Be
to you.
easy. Stay safe. Peace.
Just getting through these pictures really quick, Jeff, and like the mixed media. I love the mixed media on this thing, but I know it's not for everybody. The portrait is where this one stands out.
That looks good.
Which one do you guys like more? This one, the Sideshow one, or the NYC?
That's I haven't.
The NYC is the one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the custom has a nice. It's more dynamic.
Yeah.
I like them lightsabers really pop. But
Like the
as far as-
light
I like the one on
feature.
the left.
Yeah, the Sideshow's likeness. I probably like. But
Depends
I
how much shelf space do I have at this point? That's what.
You can't take that tree out, but look at the tree. The tree looks real. Like somebody actually went outside.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that.
It's 2
Oh,
pieces.
okay.
It's a one right and next to it. It's a piece of tree also, and there's a bird in the tree.
The
Yeah.
owl, yeah.
The owl, right?
I actually like the detail of the grassy parts though of the Sideshow more than I do like the grassy parts with the road there. That all looks like the same.
Yeah.
But they both phenomenal.
Yeah.
But like, what about that slave layer though?
I got
Same company, same company.
Yeah, I got that piece. That's a nice
you got
piece.
that piece?
Yeah,
Yes.
I got that piece, man.
Nice.
Jeff's like he put him up too next to his other shelf, and this looks really good.
I have that Boba Fett also coming. The one next
What?
to Mandalorian.
Oh, this one right here. Okay, the Sideshow one. Yeah, the Porsche looks amazing on that one.
I'm not crazy about the Mandalorian though. I like the Iron Studios one more.
Someone had that like Mandalorian Iron Studios one for like $600 the other day, and his like broken finger. I was like, fuck.
I think I saw it too.
Yeah, right.
Like looking at the Ahsoka Sideshow one now, I do like that one better because the pose is more confident and just without even trying, it's just sort of like she got this like confidence to her that I really like. Just like
Which
fuck
one, the
with it.
NYC or the Sideshow?
The Sideshow.
Yeah, but the
Like
NYC though, look at it. That looks so.
no, it's a dope combat ready stance like she's in it. But I could like her like just standing stoic looking at, I don't know, for some reason that one just imbues more confidence in me. No, the MRC one looked like she's gonna mess somebody up. It's dope.
Yeah.
But I like the glare of like if you look at her eyes and like the
Like she's
intensity of it, the
giving
glare,
it
it looks
shit
like she's
down. Yeah.
focusing at something. Whereas the other one is just they're wide out, but it's
Yeah, they're too wide.
yeah.
Talking to me.
There's no there's no expression to where hers is sort of like contemplating shit.
Of course, the next.
Oh hell
yeah! Jerry shared these. This is pretty good, man. PCS made this one. They made a ton of them, but this looks pretty cool.
Buck has been summoned.
Yeah, it's getting late. Let me get through it. Like Jimmy, man. Jimmy's like buying the statues out. He doesn't care about no recession, no economy. Yeah, he's like, this is cool. The old school Sideshow thing.
Yeah.
I like that Doom. I like it with the flags behind it too though.
Yeah.
That looks really good right there.
Somebody should make it. If somebody don't like the cloth, somebody should make a custom cape for it.
I'm surprised nobody has yet, man.
That's what I don't understand. Like I think somebody should. If I was doing with a Phoenix, I would get into the custom and I'll make a killing.
There you go.
Yo, Doom will destroy that Silver Surfer just real
Oh,
I
there you
need
go,
that
Rishi.
one. Let me know if anybody got this piece, man. Because I was supposed to. I think Vision makes this, the same one that did Blade. I could be wrong, but it was that group.
Watch the switch shots. Watch the switch shots. Let me get to it real quick. Look at this.
That's great. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
way better.
right?
I like this way better than the XM one. Way better. I love that blade right there. That's hot.
Right there. Yeah.
Now that's Moon Knight right there.
Attitude.
I don't know how I feel about the cowl around the neck area thing.
Yeah,
Other
maybe a
than
little
that,
extra, but it lights up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a plus,
fire.
kid. Come on, that's hot.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me add this guy really quick. Skills power, Richard Manning. Got you. All right. Yeah, so lights up. Next to the Punisher. I love that.
Midnight Suns rise up.
Jesse Washington. Yeah. Oh, and then like Jimmy, I think this is still being like what's the word? He's trying to find people to buy into this one so they can make it. I don't know this character too well, to be honest. Or I don't even know him. You guys happen to know this guy?
I don't know who he is. He looks cool.
Yeah. I'll try to get Jimmy to come on the show and see if he could give us more on this one. But I love that.
Yeah.
What's his name? From Marvel.
Oh, Shang-Chi. That's probably Shang-Chi. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, that's probably him.
Shang-Chi in the comics was like a rip off of Bruce Lee. He looked more like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Jose says. Oh, Jesse and Jose says Shang-Chi.
The modern take.
Oh yeah, there we go. Well, if anyone's interested, hit up Jimmy because like he's definitely looking to get more people on it to get it released. Oh, freaking LBS dropped this picture. I forget who dropped this picture, or I think it was Jay.
And this picture is nice. but I really feel that they should make one base to put all of them on there, because then you have to put all the bases clumped together. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If it was like a round base like Thor's base, and he was able to put them on there, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
If he's going off for the ones in that picture back there, who do you guys want next?
Black Panther.
It has to be Black Panther, right?
Vision would be cool too, but Black Panther I would like.
Wait, Jay put this picture behind him.
I thought he
think
did.
it's-
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I would think Black Panther. I don't know. You think he would do Vision?
You better do Black Panther. You better do Black Panther before you do that Android.
That's cool though. Then of course I'm sure everyone's seen this. This is crazy, man. This is scary crazy.
I love how that mask looks and you can see the eyes, dude. The eyes are everything in his face.
Oh, and then Luke shared. Luke is in Africa right now. He shared these pictures. This is funny. There's Luke right there.
Oh, look, it's Ellie. Yeah, I don't know that. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I can't say too much about it. But if you know, you know. That's his Ellie moment right there.
It's our boy Luke. This is crazy, man.
Damn.
That looks so, dude.
Luke on safari.
Yeah.
This is some movie stuff right here.
And you got the White Man Can't Jump. What's that movie? When he goes to Africa, finds a basketball player, comes
It
back.
wasn't White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, I don't know why that popped up, but
No.
actually, man, I can't remember. Dang. Oh yeah, look at this thing.
That's
the freaking
crazy.
roads.
Beep, beep, beep. They don't give a fuck about that car.
The air up there. That's what it's called.
Air up there. I've never
The air
seen
there.
it.
You've never seen it? Oh, that's
No,
a classic.
should
movie.
I?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
This is me right now, Jesse. I said White Man Can't Jump. But this is funny. You see that? Like chopped up head right there?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Wow!
That's a Monday in Africa right there.
Cool Runnings. I know that movie, and I know it ain't that one.
It's not that one.
Yeah, see, Critical Mass knows.
Look
Hey,
at these
everybody's
things,
seen
man.
that Last of Us, right? Kaz,
Not
you
yet.
gotta race through it.
I've only seen it
Yeah, I'll
once.
race through it definitely. This is amazing.
They're not attacking him.
Look at the freaking female in the middle, though.
Hopefully it's a zoom lens.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You take a picture, all you hear is
Oh,
I'm dead.
the lighting on this one was perfect.
Yeah, look, that's a real lightsaber right there with the flames. Don't at me, Thor.
I'm gonna try to get.
I like that piece, but I'm 11,000. I could wait.
We're gonna do seconds pretty soon, so yeah, it's
I'll
crazy.
wait.
Seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths.
Get into some memes really quick. Me falling out of a tree as a kid, piss blood a scratch. Me after sleeping in a weird position as an adult. My body is broken. When you put a potato in the microwave and push the pizza button, but when it's done, it's still a potato. I don't know. I just like this guy's face. See someone jogging in the morning. Me, that's what I need to be doing. Just saying. Me when my coworkers ask me why I'm always so quiet at work. Got the license plate.
Oh man.
Get out while you still got the chance. Me when I can see the new hires being shown around work. That's me, man. I forgot who shared this one. I think it was Cece that shared this one. Kids saved the entire human race by lying to a cop. Now I don't. It's a classic. Me finds a nickel in the parking lot. The IRS be like, shame. This is perfect.
Taxes,
Yeah. This is what we are talking about a little bit ago. In the cafe, we sell crispy chicken sandwiches on Sundays. Chicken Filet says, our ice cream machines are always working.
Yeah, they got beef.
I'm ready to stop complaining about the winter and start complaining about summer. Your music saved me.
Man.
This is cool runs right here, by the way. No kidding. This one had me laughing. Like, there's no...
There's crackheads everywhere, baby. Crackheads all over the galaxy. I'm just saying, you can knock it down $500. Come on,
Crackhead prices everywhere.
Rashid, anybody ever hit you up with a crackhead price? Just send them this.
Like, while you at the cantina?
Yeah,
Cantina.
you know what? I'm gonna start doing. When we finish, I'm gonna screenshot that, and when they ask for a crackhead price, I'm just gonna put not today and send it.
This is crazy.
Phoenix got this twice, man, in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really like that. He really loves that.
Batman on Batman on Batman on Batman on Batman on Batman on Batman.
I'm surprised he's not. I wonder if he's gonna get the tactical Batman in
5 years he will.
I think that I like that piece. I think that piece is so. Just my opinion. I just like, to me, that remind me more of a Bat Cave than this one, because I saw this one in person. This thing is huge.
Yeah, the cape is this like.
Yeah, you have this, Pudgy? Yeah, you do, right?
Yes, sir. Right there.
And poor boy showed this one off. We saw it earlier ago, but he posted it up. Just thought I would bring it up.
You
And
say he painted the boots silver?
he painted the boots, yep.
To me, it looked like it should be. It should be silver. That
Yeah,
right?
it kind of
Yeah.
It pops a little more.
looks right.
Yeah.
There's the back of it. There's a Phoenix custom cape right there.
How old is this one? Hard to find, or is it goes as much as? I mean, I know it's not more than the sculpted, but does this one go for?
No, so I've seen this one go for like $1,000 if you're looking for it. Yeah, the black one doesn't go for too much. This one came out from Queen Studios. I don't know if you guys ever played King of Fighters.
Nothing like mine.
I know they killed her,
Nothing
man.
like it. And trust me,
It's life size.
I have that.
Chun-Li?
My face from when I was a youth burnt into my head, dude. When she turns around through the basket, me 80s. She looks nothing like.
This is a life size bust.
This is right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I like the.
I guess you ain't getting that for the likeness, though.
Nah, I didn't. I don't know the game. Is this
I
what
love
Street
this
Fighter
game.
or no?
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters. Yeah.
But I like it because I don't know.
Yeah, if you knew the character, she like.
I like the fire.
don't
Though.
think-
I like
yeah.
her that she's sitting in the the fire. So it's
Mhm.
pretty good.
Walter knows.
Oh, here we go.
I was gonna say,
Hell yeah.
Yes. Kingpin, what up, homie?
You
With
see
the
what CC
president.
put on this one? CC said, like, I wonder if this guy is, what did she say? She said, I wonder if he's nervous with taking a picture with the president.
Yeah. It's
That was
crazy.
the
See, that's what
best.
happens. Like, so the actor, the what is it, how you pronounce his name? Pudgy?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent, like he endorses President Rashid for president. Right
There you go.
right?
Your first endorsement. Celebrity
Celebrity endorsement right there.
You're gonna have to Photoshop that up.
That's all you need for Collector's Combat, man.
There we go.
he slimmed down though. When
Yeah.
the first episode he was big, but he actually
Mhm.
slimmed down. So I don't know if he's going for muscular or what, but he's not fat.
Might be-
Yeah, like the first Kingpin when he played.
You see this, Rashid? This guy says, Kingpin versus Blade.
Yeah, Sticker Khan. I sold him. That's the man I sold the blade to.
The Deadpool.
I mean, not the blade, the Deadpool. I'm sorry, Deadpool.
That's a good picture, man. And then you got this one from Sliffer. Man.
Yes.
I seen this one in person, man. Like, it's huge. It's like the suit just makes him too tall.
It's
so
crazy. I was looking at this on Rashid because I've never really seen it. I'm like, oh, okay, that shit looks dope. Like, this looks really, 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 really dope. I never really looked at this close.
That's Azrael, and he's a nut, man.
Yeah,
I like
Azrael.
Azrael. He's crazy, but when I think he was killing people in the Nightfall series, I don't think he had no mercy.
Oh yeah,
That's when Batman was like, okay, you can't be Batman no more.
yeah. He took the place of him for a while, right? I mean, he was
Yeah,
just destroying
yeah,
people. He was in Arkham Knight too, as well.
yeah,
Ricardo, I
Pretty
forgot where he shared
good.
this one. I think it was whatever
yeah.
group,
This
but this
guy
is
he has one too. This is hot. I love that cycle. I'm glad that I love that XM bike. This is hot.
oh, he got the freaking Queen Studios on. Yeah, dang, that thing is huge, man.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody that has that except for I think Art did the unboxing. I don't know anybody that's talking about that piece nor the Batman other than Sick. I don't know too many people doing unboxings or those throne pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it to be honest. There it is, right there. It's huge, man. It's really huge.
Yeah, I love that piece. I'm glad you got it, dude.
Yeah, that's a hard piece to find too.
People selling this one, the dragon already.
That Brainiac used to is hard to find
Love
too.
this thing.
I had that one, Rashid. I had that one for like a good year.
How'd you like it?
I loved it, man. Junior sold it to me. Like when Junior
Oh,
sold it to me, he had like number 4, and I was like, I don't care about the edition size. Like just like I love the statue. But he
It's
sold it to
crazy
me.
because you
yeah,
see
a lot
all
of
of
people
this
that
beautiful
piece
stuff.
is not easy to find. You can
No,
find it, but it's very rare, man. I think
no.
they just did low editions on that piece and the what you call it, Nightfall Batman and maybe another one. I like the what you call it, the what's the guy that goes against Aquaman?
Manta, Black Manta.
Black
Black
Manta.
Man.
Yeah, I like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy because out of all of the pieces, and a lot of these are beautiful, that Brainiac's still down there. Like, yo, I'm holding it down still.
Yeah.
It draws your attention to him. That's sick because of the tentacles.
And you know what?
Oh,
That whole room is number 1/3.
man. Yeah.
All those are 1/3. You know,
Yeah, he has the
wonder what
quarters in the back.
right. He repainted the Batman bus. See it on the right?
Oh yeah. Yep. It's like a lot brighter now.
Batman Who Laughs, chilling, man. I love that one.
Superman's.
The Hush Hush with Doomsday.
I seen this one in person too, man. This is too big.
Yeah, I
I
got that
love the
piece right
glass
there.
dome on that. You have that one?
Yeah, I wanted all the Batman villains and stuff. The Deathstroke, the Bermejo. That Bermejo Joker is hot. I love that piece.
Yeah. Oh shoot, he got a critical mass too on the right.
I just was not a fan of that Killer Croc.
A critical mass.
I had that one, Rashid. Like it looks good in person, but the seam like kills it.
Yeah, yeah. Which one? Which portrait did you like? The alligator head or the other one?
The other one. The other one definitely like
See,
it
I like
looks
the alligator head because I thought because Jim Lee, started it off.
style. Yeah.
It's changing the style of Killer Croc.
Yeah.
That Lobo.
It's just like freaking seam line. I just had to sell it right after I saw the seam line.
It was bad, man. It was
People
bad.
were like, put chains around them. I was like, man, I'm not gonna put no chains.
Do you think it was any way they could have fixed it that did it better, or no?
Nah. No, because like that whole skin texture, like you can't mess with that. Like,
Right.
yeah.
I do think that's the best Joker, man. That Lieber Man one. For me.
Got the whole.
That's
This
a
is
52,
crazy.
right? 52.
Yeah.
The prime quarters.
Oh man, I thought like I don't play this game too much, Assassin's Creed, but watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
You know what? I actually liked the movie.
good.
I thought the movie was decent.
Yeah, the movie. I enjoyed the movie too.
Yeah,
Fassbender.
because before I saw it, because I didn't see it in the movie theaters, but somebody was like, "Oh, it was garbage." But when I saw the movie, I was like, "It's pretty alright to me."
I saw it at home, so it was fine.
I own it, and the shrink wrap is still on it. I'm so scared to watch video game movies, but it was on sale, so I picked it up.
It wasn't bad.
No, it's pretty decent. Pretty decent.
You see the light up is amazing, man. That's
Wow.
beautiful.
That's it. He's no joke. He's the original. Is that one? Yeah, I think that is. Is that the Italian dude? Let me see. I can't see. I think that's the original.
Look at the name. Yeah.
if it's at
We talked about this one a little bit ago. The Yoda, like,
This is what I'm waiting for. I want to see the edition size. That's what I want to see. I want to see what
the Altair is the OG for sure.
I want to see what they're gonna do with the edition size of this piece.
Yeah,
But
more than 5,000. Are you getting it? If it's more than
it's
5,000,
Ezio.
I mean, I'm gonna get it regardless. Just not gonna rush. I'm not gonna rush to get it, but I love the bass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love the bass, the way he's leaping off of that. You know, I like the cracked glass, and you know,
The sculpted robe is dope too.
I love the sculpted robe, man. Like that's gonna give it a nice touch.
I wish they would stop doing the explosion lightsabers and just do straight lightsabers, man. Why
Yeah.
that?
I think Mythos does the fire one because the ones that they use, the traditional ones, never kill anyone anymore. So they're trying to let you know that if you fuck with a Mythos statue, the established one.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Something serious, and you just
Yeah, that's Sam, though, man.
my eardrum.
But yeah, man, like here's XM doing what they do best is with fire. This is
like everything that is the opposite of Superman. Here you go, hell and flames.
Literally.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I didn't get. I stopped like getting to the storyline after this. What was it? Death metal. This is death metal, right?
Yeah, I tolerated the first death metal and I enjoyed it for the most part, but then that second one, the Death Knight,
This looks like the vampire from the Lost Boys with the black hair.
Lost Boys.
One that said, "Miss Sucker."
Yeah.
Figure Kong said, "Do you guys think this would go good with the new Vader?"
Yeah, I think next to each other, they all go together. You know,
it's gonna be small, but Vader's small too. So
yeah, but this is showing Yoda at his most gangsterous. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Next Mythos is Doku or Mando calling it now. I don't know about Dooku. Dooku, maybe. I said
Nah, I don't want Dooku. Get Mando. Give us a Mando. I don't know.
And next under this one. Fire looks amazing.
The fire, yes, the fire looks great, but this storyline just.
And you guys, we started with 10. Now we're down to 4. But yeah, let me get this thing out of the way. Let's do the contest right now.
Oh man!
Look at that.
All right, man. So here's the list I got. I got Jose. Oh crap. I got Jaden, Keesis, Brenton, Jose, Vibranium Jim, Gabriel, Trey, Gotham, Shane, Darth Rashid, Badman, Elijah. You guys can read all this, right? Jesse, Duck, Spartacus, Hendrix. There's a ton of people. There's 34 people in here. All right, Pudgy, man. This one's for you. I'm going to let you do your round and round. All right, you guys. Thanks again. And here we go.
This is gonna be an
round
easy one
and
for
round
me.
and round she goes. Where she stops and no one
What's the prize again?
It's a $50 gift card for Sideshow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put it for 40 seconds.
Big money, big money, big money. No whammies,
No whammies, big bucks.
Big money, big prizes. I like it. This is too easy for me, baby.
Bad
Too
man.
easy for
Elijah.
me.
God damn it!
It's me.
Jesse, Duck,
Hendrix.
Spartacus. Hendrix. William.
William Wright.
It's Matt.
Yo, Matt doesn't do Sideshow. He only does custom. So roll again.
Roll again.
Roll again.
No, Matt. I'll hit up Matt later tonight. Or he's probably sleeping right now, but I'll hit him up tomorrow. But congrats,
you must
Matt.
be present to win, Matt. Sorry.
No, that was fun, man. I'm glad I put it to 40 seconds, get the whole thing going. But Pudgy, man, yeah,
Yes, sir.
big,
Pudgy.
definitely.
Good stuff.
Sam, I don't know if you want to announce anything, but thanks for joining the show tonight. We hit 3 hours like easily, like fast too. But thanks for joining. Yeah.
We're cooking stuff up, not quite ready to announce stuff, but we will soon. Keep an eye out. It's gonna be fun. Catch me Thursday with Sick Rashid Shane on Collectors Corner. So many shows. 8:30. 8:30 p.m. Thursday.
Check your local listings.
Yes, check your local listing.
I'm sorry, Hendrix. I know you were like one of one.
Yeah.
That's all good. How about you, Rashid? Rashid's on a show Sunday through Saturday, so
Yo, if your show don't got Rashid on it, you ain't got a show.
I know
What
exactly.
days is Rashid not on?
Period.
Hopefully, Fatal and our channel will be back next Monday. Casual Nerd Problems
On Tuesdays.
Sick, Collectors Corner. Collectors Weekly, I should be there on Friday. Sick Mansions on Saturday. And Collectors Table, my man Adam on Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Marching to 1,000.
Right. And we're also doing a giveaway on Collectors Table, but you have to watch. So I'm not going to tell you what I'm giving away, but you have to watch. And also,
it's a cool giveaway too, man.
Right.
So that's a
Yeah.
really big
If you
giveaway.
can support my man Chris Barton. Chris Barton, but this Peter Parker looking chump right here.
Yeah.
Peter Parker chump right here.
Mm-hmm.
Call him Peter Parker, but it's a good book. The outside of collecting and stuff like that. It's an inspirational book and stuff like that. I like to support people, and that's what it is. And stop being cheap. Somebody's selling a statue, because Chris the Batman statue said this, and I was glad he came out with this. And he was like, if somebody says $600 and you offer $250, come on, have some dignity about yourself.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I'm saying,
That's good.
I'm not even gonna say it like Chris the Batman. I'm gonna say it ghetto wise. Get off that bullshit and stop asking for more crack prices.
Yes.
You're looking ridiculous. Have some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Come on, don't lowball this stuff. Stop like that. Everybody got to pay shipping. It's just how it is. Just everybody got to pay shipping. Everybody's suffering. Just saying. Come on.
Rashid, I gotta say this really quick. I know we make fun of you for joining the show every day, whatever, but it's all in fun. But like something I gotta say too, man. Like I've seen old episodes of DCX. You guys, you're cool and everything, but man, I haven't seen you laughing so much in so long. So it's good seeing you laugh every day. It's always having fun. And of course, it's because this guy mostly. This guy right here.
Yeah. It's therapeutic, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes we go through things. And I don't tell my business all the time and stuff like that, but a lot of times these shows are very therapeutic. It has nothing to do with I want to be a star and all that stuff. Sometimes you find new friends on these channels, and they become therapeutic and stuff like that. Like I can get off this channel right now and see John on his channel. Say, let me throw on this John and watch it till I fall asleep. But these channels are therapeutic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all need an outlet on stuff.
It's like going to the club, but it's easier on your wallet and on your kidneys.
Yeah, you just go to your room and put your headphones on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, listen, I enjoy doing this stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, I never let this YouTube stuff go to my head. Like some of these collectors, they start thinking like they Robert De Niro after a while. So I think like
you did that. And I was seeing De Niro right in your face.
Yeah,
You go,
some of these YouTubers,
I don't know about yous.
I don't know about yous, but some of these YouTubers be thinking they Robert De Niro, and they let this shit get to their head. I don't know.
Nah.
I'm saying you can always message me on message if you would ask a question and stuff like that. I'm never feeling like, I don't care how much I have in my collection, I'm never feeling like I'm above a smaller collector. Never that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One more thing I want to add. I'm glad you have a great use for that yellow jacket now. So whenever I see people with yellow jackets, I'm like,
His ABC Sports jacket.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just waiting for Crippler
We
to
got
start
it.
the new season and stuff like that. That's all that's all we're waiting for, you know.
Season
It's
2,
gonna
right?
be glorious.
Right. And our seasons are not gonna. It's not gonna be like 6
Yeah.
months from now. We're gonna go season 1, 2, 3, 4. You know.
And it's like you say, right? No one's safe, right?
Right. Because
No
you
one's
know,
safe.
Pudgy
Oh
still got
my
a
god.
Pudgy still got to fight. Pudgy still
Yes,
got a
sir.
match going on. You
And the
know.
I'm in
thing
training.
too, when people be like, "Hey, be careful who you clip," that makes me
Yeah.
want to clip them even more. So
Yeah.
don't
Like
do
some
that.
people we're not gonna do. We just not gonna do because we like okay. But everybody else, if you are on YouTube, if you have been on YouTube, you're gonna be on the match, whether you like it or
Yeah.
not.
And think it's honestly not about winning or losing, because look at the
Yeah, it's
examples.
all in
Like you had
fun,
like
man.
casual
It's
cash.
right.
Cash got far. Casual lost in the first round, but he knows it's
Yeah.
a joke. He knows it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, do we really think Rashid is better than? It's not about that. It's
Yeah,
for the fun of
nah.
just going in there.
Just like when I won, just like when I had one against Thor. Thor is always going to be over me. He's always going to be Lord Vader. He's the one that brought me into this. So it's all
Yep,
this
yep,
is
yep.
all in fun. You know what I'm saying? We like to have fun.
Stay tuned,
Period,
Figure
all
Con.
channels. You know what I'm saying? We just like
Yep,
to have
yep.
fun on all channels and stuff like that.
Yep, yep.
Awesome. And Pudgy, how about you, man? Close it off.
Nothing going on. Still paying off my LBS Hulk and Prime 1 Green Lantern, and saving up every month. I buy some anal lube for when the shipping
nice.
comes in for both of them, so I can be properly prepared.
I want to know where you're gonna put
What
that.
brand?
That's what
I don't know.
What
It's strawberry flavored. So.
yo, what brand?
Maybe. Oh, no.
Damn, Crippler! I didn't know they have flavors.
That's why you asked the question. You know
I
that's a
don't
strawberry.
ask no man what flavor lube he used. The hell wrong with you, man?
He ain't no man.
shit.
He's a friend.
Jose says, whoever said Buck looked like Thurman Clump was wrong for that.
That's fucked
Oh,
up.
man, y'all-
Sherman
Leave Buck
Clump.
alone.
I like Buck too, man. Y'all shoot that Buck, man.
Oh, man. Well, thanks again, Sam, Rashid, Pudgy, John, everybody else, man. Like ton of fun. 3 hours and a half gone. Wish we could get paid for this. Yeah.
Hey,
But one day.
keep doing what
But
you're
yeah.
doing, man. It'll come.
You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys
All
on the next one. Bye.
Okay.